So, last time on the Shattered Obelisk, we had a day. We had a good time. You lockpicked your way into a dwarven vault, found a bunch of treasures, gems, and gold. And you continued deeper into the temple, where you met two rock elementals, also known as Galabdurs, that were kind of bouncers for their artist master's art exhibit. They refused you entry because she was working on her masterpieces. You're able to sweet talk your way in, only to discover that this artist is a Medusa with several stone quote-unquote statues in kneeling positions on the floor. But after refusing to kneel yourself, the Medusa attempted to petrify you, in which Fermi did a entangling spell, which locked everyone, including Soul, into place. Franklin uncorked his a gas bottle thingy, which flooded the room with smoke, which blinded everyone, and you all had a time trying to get rid of the Medusa and the Galabdurs until you eventually dismissed the fog, which might not have been the best idea, maybe in hindsight, because Rok'kee and Franklin were instantly petrified by her gaze. But you were able to defeat the Medusa, the Galabdurs retreated. And that's where we left off. We were all resting in the Medusa's art gallery. Droop is kind of sobbing by Franklin, saying, "Oh, my buddy turned to stone." Like, it's just like, I knew this exact thing would happen if I let him go alone. And Fermi and Soul, you are recovering.
So don't take the long rest yet?
You can take a long rest.
Well, hang on. I mean, there was something, I can't remember what it was, but something that I thought, hey, do that spell before you long rest.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Oh, right, yes, I remember. I would like to cast my 3rd level spell, Sending. I have 1 spell slot left for it, and I can send this. I can send 25 words or less. I am sending a message to Raina. Here's the thing. That says.
That was about 11 ha's right there. That's.
It's not a text message.
But it says 25 words.
Right, I'm composing my message and then I will send it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm not just gonna send it on the fly. I only have 25 words.
Well, I just didn't want half of them to be ha. That's all. I'm doing it again.
You're explaining this to Fermi as you're casting the spell, and
yeah, exactly.
Raina gets a message of how message works.
What is this?
So yeah, basically it's gonna be Raina, whoops, come save Fermi and then the Talhundereth thing by Miner's Camp.
Oh my god.
How many words was that? I wasn't counting. I'm gonna say I think that's 25. I'm gonna say that's probably 25 words. That's what I'm gonna get out. Hey, okay. I have 5 HP, okay? I am woozy.
Losing blood. Losing consciousness. I think you can reply.
Can I reply?
Yep.
Can answer in a like manner immediately.
So if you want, you can reply after we do your introduction so you know what state you're in. But...
Sure, yeah, go ahead.
Okay. But yeah, you have two petrified people in front of you. I think Rok'kee was in the middle of downing a potion, and Franklin was grappling the Medusa when it happened. You notice that all the magic items they had have not been petrified. So the magic armor, weapons, any magic items aren't turned to stone.
For my part, that gives you guys access to the boots of striding and springing, the cloak of protection, the incredibly useful ever-smoking bottle, eyes of minute seeing,
Holy crap.
Hue, a battle axe that does max damage to plants, a javelin of lightning, and then I also do have a potion of healing greater. I don't know if that counts as a magic item for petrification purposes.
I don't
You
think.
should throw those in the shared inventory.
Let's see here. Rok'kee has a Lightbringer, which is a mace, an amulet of the Devout +1, a Sentinel shield, and the armor Dragon Guard.
Any potions? Or are they not magic?
They're all stone.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure if potions are actually magical. Here. Potions are magic items, so.
Okay, well.
So Rocky's alive then, because he was downing a potion, right? Right? Right?
Ooh,
Right?
he's part potion. Okay.
Part potion, all rock.
Yeah. So Fermi's checking to see if either one has a potion of greater restoration.
Well, Rok'kee definitely doesn't.
Franklin does not.
Okay. Well, that was one way to get him unpetrified.
Man, you're smart. I have
I
no
don't have one.
idea how to do this.
Well,
I sent a message to Raina.
yeah. Oh, nice. Okay. Well, maybe we'll see her soon.
Droop goes up to you, Fermi, kind of takes you, kind of like grabs at your pants and goes. It's like it starts like tonguing back and forth. It's like, you know how to turn them back, right?
Well, buddy, we'll do our best. I've got a couple of ideas. I've never done this before, so we'll have to see what works. But boy, am I tired right now.
Yeah.
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 Probably some sleep. Yeah.
We got punched a lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
So Fermi's gonna kind of, as he's saying that, he's like slowly, sort of unconsciously, almost like sitting down and slumping against the wall as if to just like go to sleep.
Yeah, Droop will lean against Franklin. Don't worry, buddy. I'll keep watch all night.
Saul is actually
nothing
gonna go
hurts ya.
sleep in the hallway because I know that there are humans kneeling in adoration or something.
There is a bed
In
right
there.
here.
Well, I don't know if does Saul know there's a bed there.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I guess that's true. I would have poked around and
It
stuff. I
is.
don't
It
know.
is made of stone, but I mean, they're made of rock, but comfortable enough. It's good for the back. Good lumbar support. All right, can you all get a long rest?
Yeah. All right, long rest it is.
You do know that unpetrification can be a difficult process. Requires a powerful magic spell, but there's probably other means of doing so.
Yeah. Let's see.
If you want to try to remember, you can give me maybe either a nature or a arcana check.
Okay. I would love to do that. I would love to give Arcana 9.
9. you think there may be like there might be a creature that could who's like has a special gland that could help, but you're not remembering what it is.
Okay. Well, Saul, I don't know about you. I'm a little torn about what to do because, I mean, they're probably pretty safe here if we just left them to go try to find a way to change it back. But on the other hand, maybe they're not.
Well, and I mean, I don't think we should go forward without them. That doesn't seem very smart.
Let's put the shards aside for a minute. The shard mission aside, or the shard quest, the obsidian shard quest. Yeah, I'm just saying. Like, I mean, I know that there are. I feel like I'm remembering something about like an animal maybe that has something. I don't know. I can't quite put my finger on it, but there might be people in town that we could go talk to.
Let's pull up the map. Let's take a look at the map here.
Yeah.
Art. Okay.
Nice.
All right.
So where are we?
We're here till Talhundereth and Crypt.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I know. We're not close.
No.
That's why I was like, is it so like? Would we go to like where would we go? I feel like from here we would need to go to Neverwinter.
Yeah.
Or, I mean,
think you're right.
Honeyberry's right there too.
Well, I don't know how big. I mean, we have petrified people. I don't know. I don't know how big Coneyberry is.
So I'll give you a history of the region. Coneyberry.
Yes, please.
Coneyberry is a ruins. It was destroyed a long time ago, along with Phandelver, but was never rebuilt like Phandelver was. So currently, there's no one living there. Thunder Tree was destroyed by a volcano, as Raina knows. Ever since Venom Fang was killed, there's been some interest to rebuild the town, but no such luck. It's also to the east is the Desitern Valley, I believe it's called. There is a town called Red Larch, but it'll be further away than Phandelver is. Those are kind of the closest places. You could attempt to go back to Phandelver. It will take several days back and forth.
Yeah.
Well, I would be more inclined to go to Neverwinter anyway, since it's a trek either way.
Yeah.
I just feel like I'm more likely to find someone who can give me a solution in Neverwinter than I can in Phandelver.
And it's more likely that we could stumble upon maybe a potion or something. Yeah, like you said, it's something that could give us a solution.
Yes.
But also, as characters know, is that these mind flayers are also after these obsidian fragments. And they know where they are.
I think Fermi and Sol are less concerned with obsidian shards at the moment. Or I don't know, Fermi, are you concerned with obsidian shards?
Well, only in the existential sense. Like, I mean, we're all gonna die eventually anyway, so...
you know.
So, sorta, but, you know... I guess for the purpose... Fermi, always interested in a tale, I suppose. Sort of like Sol, but less tragic. So I guess from a entertainment standpoint, yeah. He's interested. But I think that, I think he would be more apt to, or not apt, but more likely to want to turn his friends back to normal.
Well, and I mean, there's two. It's like, okay, so we barely started into this Talhundereth crap, and we lost the two big guys.
Exactly.
Like, what
are we gonna do?
Robert's gonna do?
That's a great point.
And I will say this too, and not just because we have the other players and whatever, but like you have to approach everything differently as a 2-player game. Like my dad and I did that. Yeah, I mean, right. My dad and I did that, and like Sam was like, "You do realize you are leaving this person to be tortured and killed." At one point, we were just like, "I mean, there are 2 of us. What do you want us to do about that?" Like,
Pretty much.
or we all die. Like, so, Soul has heard enough tragic tales of only 2 people going into adventures, and does not recommend we do so.
Yeah, so you're spending this night saying like this quest is over before it began. We have to go back to town.
We're way more likely to die from trying to solve this problem than the problem ending up killing us far down the road.
Right. All right, so.
No, that decides it. Yeah.
Neverwinter. All right.
Yeah.
So
And so I guess we'll be pulling out. Oh, I do want to. I guess I did. You know what we didn't do? We didn't check the Medusa's room. I don't think. Did we?
Yeah, we want to loot this place
the Medusa's
sure.
room?
I didn't write it down.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot in there besides the statues.
I don't
There
think
there wasn't anything that was labeled how to easily and clearly restore friends from petrification.
No.
Nothing like that. No bottle that said fixes petrification. No.
Well, Fermi knows that Greater Restoration would do it, or ostensibly would do it. So
I mean, it's like if like she doesn't like a pose, then she just cures them, gets them in the right pose.
That would be hilarious.
It's like, oh thank God, I'm free.
It's art.
Yeah, it's not perfect.
Yeah. Well, if nothing else, we should comb this entire place for stuff for gold, first of all, and then stuff that we could sell in order to buy potions. That should be like our default plan. In my opinion. Maybe we'll stumble up on something else.
We're not going farther forward, but make sure. I mean, I guess we probably pretty well looted this place, except this room and our companions.
Well, we left a bunch of weapons in that weapon room, I think.
Yeah,
we can go grab those.
Well, let's see how much we can carry first. Well, I mean, I guess maybe if we're trying to restore them, looting them does seem kind of uncool.
Well, but here's my reasoning behind that is if you guys are gonna leave them there, you don't want to leave all of their magic stuff with them.
Okay, that's fair. That's a good idea.
Such a good point. Yeah.
That is such an excellent point that I would not have thought of.
Yeah, the only thing you find in this.
Who else is gonna stumble across this room, just like we did?
The only thing you find in this room is one of these people who got transformed must have dropped like a barely worth anything emerald gemstone.
Oh, poor Franklin, he's missing out on an emerald.
Let's grab it.
I would like to offer that to Droop, actually.
Yeah. Ooh. He goes, I'm gonna take it and remember you by.
I mean, we might need to sell that gem.
Fermi.
I'm just saying.
I mean, you'd be dead without him, buddy.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, remember he leapt on the Medusa's back and just stabbed her neck like 5 times.
Yeah. He'd be dead without it. We can give him a token. It's not even Franklin's token. It was that humans.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's grab their stuff. First of all.
Yeah. You don't have to add it to your inventory unless you want to attune to it. So we'll just leave it on theirs.
Well, we might need to revisit it later as something to potentially sell, but
well, that's what I was saying. Like, just throw it in the shared inventory. That's fair.
Yeah, put it in shared.
I'm gonna go back to this room and grab like the biggest bang for my buck items.
Yeah, most of them are kind of mundane armor and weapons that are quality made because they are dwarven made. But they're not magical or anything.
That's fine. I mean, how much do I? I'm a bard. I've been around. Do I know how much these things would cost in Neverwinter, or I could sell them for in Neverwinter?
Let's see. You look in the player's handbook.
I mean, you do also have to remember that this isn't Fallout, and you can't carry 400 pounds worth.
I know
of
it.
stuff.
That's what I'm saying. Biggest bang for my buck in terms of
ammo,
density, physical
ammo
density.
weight counts, okay?
Yeah.
And when ammo weight counts, man.
Well, yeah, or gold.
Right. Sorry, I was referencing Fallout because I don't know. That's my go-to game.
Fair enough.
There's stuff like this that isn't, building a farm or.
You find a dwarven warhammer worth about 15 gold.
Ooh.
A light crossbow worth 25.
Okay. Now, is that what I could sell it for, or like what it would cost?
That's what they're worth. Oh, there's. You'll probably sell them for less.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else?
A number of light hammers worth like 2 gold.
Nah, I'm gonna leave those.
Those are the big ones.
Okay. All right. Well, Soul, I found a couple things. Every little bit will help.
You found a
Get the
sling.
show on the road.
You found a sling worth one silver.
I eat it.
You eat the sling. So let's as you're preparing to leave, let's actually rewind several days back to Zorzul's Rest, where Raina was recovering with the goblins. Where do we find Raina?
Raina is currently lounging in her bed. Like, she's taken over that one room that had just a few beds in it. She's taken that over completely. It is now just her bed, and it is two small beds mashed together to make this nice big, mattress for her, this nice big bed for her. And one of her minions is rubbing her feet, and the other one she's had the other one run off and grab her a cup of tea because clearly this headache is not going away. And the only thing that makes it better is literally just like shutting my eyes, a nice warm cup of tea, like trying to help take my mind off of it, and a good foot rub.
And just right next to that hot springs.
Right, yeah, right next to the hot spring.
Also right next to the latrines. It's kind of a... Or did you say, no, you're not using that anymore. You go down the well.
Yeah.
To that cesspit. Yeah, this goblin's enjoying rubbing your feet a little too much.
Oh boy.
That's enough, minion 2.
I gotta get between your toes.
I'm done.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick out all the gunk.
There is no... just go away. Go away. You're making my headache worse.
Yes, mistress. Yeah, for the past several nights you've been, ever since you read the description off that defaced statue, you have been suffering from a pretty... well, like, a mild migraine. Like, just enough to be you're functional, but, like, it's been in the back of your mind. And, like, always in the periphery of your vision, you swear you see something. Like, some shadow, but as you look, there's nothing there. And, it's been, like, dreamless nights. Just leaving you,
waking up terrorized.
Yeah, and, kind of coming to a head. After your foot rub, you kind of doze off a little bit. And you're kind of plagued by these nightmares, but this one's a little different. Like, you find yourself back in Phandelver with people going about their business at the market, having cheerful conversation. There's kids playing in the streets. And, like, people greet you. It's like, oh, hi, Raina. Hello, Raina. How are you today, Raina? It's like, oh, lovely weather we're having today, isn't it, Raina? Oh, your hair looks lovely, Raina.
Raina is uncharacteristically cheerful and happy, and actually has a smile on her face.
A smile on your face. You pick a flower and smell it. It smells so good.
Yeah.
But as the flower's in your hand, it begins to decay and wilt. and the people around you fall to their knees, and the ground begins to shake, and from the ground erupts this 30-foot tall obelisk. Not shattered like the drawings that you saw, or the visions that you had, fully complete, with these tendrils wrapped around it. And the sky turns from day to the infinite cosmos in the sky. And 3 figures approach you, floating, their heads purple and bulbous and squid-like, arms raised, chanting. These tendrils wrap around the obelisk. The people around you begin transforming. Their skin turning ashen gray, them screaming in pain. As you're powerless to do anything.
Fermi, oh my god. I have Fermi on the brain apparently. Raina is definitely freaking out in the dream. She's probably screaming, trying to grab hold of somebody and help them and make them not mush, and obviously making the situation worse.
Yeah, as you grab them, they look up at you, and their face is like ash.
In my dream, I would probably then start, blasting all the Eldritch blasts that I possibly have.
Yeah, you target these mind flayers, and they just pass through them like they're made of smoke. And one of them says, "You have heard the voice of the far realm." It's like, you will serve us soon now. You understands the master's call.
I serve no master, and I throw everything I have at them in my dream.
Yeah, it's like just passes through them. Soon everything will be soon everything will be transformed. Everything. And the figures close in on you closer and closer, their hands outstretched.
She's just throwing everything she has at them, yeah. And as they get closer, she's trying to nick them with her daggers or beat them with her quarterstaff. She's just throwing everything she has right now just to survive this dream.
Yeah, it just passes through them like nothing. And you hear all the things that's been repeating in your head ever since you this kind of adventure started, of that voice. Just going like, there's nothing you can do. No one you can save. Why are you even here? You're a queen of nothing. How do you think you react to all that?
She's just on her knees. Literally nothing that she is doing is helping. She's on her knees.
Yeah.
Just sobbing, her hands on her head, just trying to stop it.
And right as you think they're about to grab you, something changes. You feel like heat all around you, and the entirety of Phandelver just kind of erupts into flames. In your dream, the tendrils on the obelisk kind of burn up. The mind flayers start screaming in agony, and you hear a voice say, "You know you're stronger than this. Now get up and help your friends." And then you wake up with a start.
She's sweating. She is drenched and soaked. Raina is sweating. And hyperventilating, breathing, like that startled, when you wake up from a nightmare and you've got that that sheen of cold sweat, and you just kind of wake up and do a half sit up, and you're just you're heavy breathing. It's all that.
One of them, there's a goblin with a stone mug that's full of water and about 8 bags of tea in it. he nearly drops it. And he goes, "Oh, I got your tea. Are you okay?"
Fine.
"Oh, I got your tea." And he hands you the thing. It's not even hot. It's cold tea, just a bunch of tea bags in it.
She doesn't even care. She just drinks it. Just drinks it. I need to find my friends.
"Oh, you're leaving us already? We really enjoyed having you around."
I will definitely be back, but for now, I need to find my friends.
"Oh,
And I use every ounce of strength that I have to get myself up, clean myself up, and command myself again, and like, Minion 1, Minion 2, you're coming with me. And
they like run forward in front of you, like and like stand at attention. Oh,
yep.
and you give a little bow. Oh.
And then I leave what was his name in charge of Goblin Affairs.
Oh, I forget what I named him.
I forgot too. But anyway, I leave that head goblin in charge of Goblin Affairs while I'm away, and start making my way to my friends.
How do you know where we're going?
Do you?
In the back of your mind, you do know. It's like, they're in Talhundereth. I think you know the way.
And I start making my way toward Talhundereth.
Road trip.
Pack lightly.
And it's a several-day journey, and as you're nearing your approach, you do get the message, soul, in your mind.
Say that again. I'm sorry.
As you're like a few hours from Talhundereth, you receive the message, the ascending message from soul.
Okay. And there's no town around or anything.
There's no town around?
That's what I'm asking. There's no town, because so Swim just sent the
Yeah,
message.
if I can retcon the original message.
Sure.
I've got one of less than 25 words.
Yeah, so
and
you
I put it in the chat.
Yeah,
so.
you would be like about at the Connieberry area, which
and there's nothing
which
there.
is a ruin. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You said you put the message in here.
Yeah, it's in the Discord chat.
So it says, "Oh, you want to read it, Swim?"
We fought a Medusa and lost without you. Franklin and Rok'kee petrified. Talhundereth Dwarven Temple. Ask Gwen where. Please save us if you can. Heart emoji.
Heart emoji. What's an emoji?
Is that like a genie?
I wasn't talking to you.
No.
I'm sorry, and I pat his little head. And I guess I keep making my way towards Talhundereth.
Yep. Meanwhile, Sam, for the past several days, this Durgar has been evading the sights of these creatures known as Grimlock within the Underdark and Gibbet Crossing. Separated from her partner, you finally make your way through Gibbet Crossing up to this a very narrow opening at the entrance of Talhundereth. If you would describe your character.
Yes, my name is Varandi Gevik. I am a, however we say, Duergar, Durgar, I suppose. I'm an under and a dwarf from the underworld. I am a wizard. I am young. I am naive, but while studying to become a wizard, I found a headband of intellect and have shortcutted it and just decided to go out and start adventuring instead of completing my studies. And that is who I am. Oh, I'm short and I'm purple. I've got a pointy hat. All right.
And as you come out of this crossing, you see the door to this temple propped open by a human body wrapped up in a carpet. As a figure approaches the door, a red-skinned woman with horns. Flanked
Hello.
by 2 goblins. And I forgot to say this earlier, Raina, but the closer you get to Talhundereth, the headaches have gotten worse. And it's like there's something it's like your forehead is just burning.
Okay.
It's like there's a spot in the middle of your forehead that seems like there's like a hammer pounding.
Okay.
But you enter the entrance to Talhundereth right as this Durgar is exiting the tunnel.
Who are you?
Who are you?
I asked you first.
I just looking around for my buddy. Got lost in these catacombs. You look devilish, and you seem to have some sort of goblin in tow. I posture very, very defensively, as though I'm about to whip out a spell.
Oh, okay. So what you actually see are two goblins,
Okay.
both of them with like ragged red crop tops, and one of them says Minion 1, and the other one says Minion 2. It's very Seuss-esque.
Oh.
Very Seuss coded.
Yeah. And as soon as I see you posturing, I immediately prep Eldritch Blast, and it's in my hand. And like ready to go, and don't you dare.
All right, well, how about you just go your way and I'll just go my way? And I start to sidestep over like as though I'm going to go through the door. Still looking very defensive.
It just so happens that your way is also my way, apparently. I'm looking for my friends. Have you seen them? You couldn't miss them. There's a turtle, 2 elves, and kind of a rock-like creature?
Oh, I've seen several rock-like creatures around here. I've been killing them. In fact, suspect they're responsible for they're running away from. I mean, bravely facing them is. I lost my friend anyway. So, rock-like friends are. I don't know. I got goblins, rock friends, turtle. That sounds interesting, though. I've never met a turtle. Talking turtle. Is he like a little box turtle?
I extinguish my Eldritch Blast, but I'm still standing there kind of in a pissed off, like hip-cocked kind of way.
Yeah, like Minion 1 and 2 are like standing in front of you, like, you know, arms outstretched, like, yeah, that's close enough.
Let's try this again, shall we? My name is Raina. I'm looking for my friends. Have you seen them?
I have not seen a living soul, for good or ill, since I left the previous location and made my way through this secret tunnel over here to my left to come out here in this new temple I've yet to explore, looking for my own friend. My name is Verati Gevik, and I introduce myself, and I cast Mage Hand, and I curtsy at my introduction while using the Mage Hand to hold up the appropriate part of my robes that would meet the, that would meet the requirement for social graces.
Okay.
Oh, she's fancy.
Quiet, you.
The pounding in your head seems to be getting even harder.
I work very hard not to show that I'm in any amount of pain.
It's almost like something.
It's
like pounding from the inside.
Right. There's probably definitely some wrinkles at the corners of my eyes just from me trying really hard not to wince and fall to my knees. Listen, I don't have a lot of time, and I'm rather impatient, so if you don't mind, I'd like to get inside and find my friends. The last I knew, they were here. So perhaps we can strike an accord and maybe work together to find all of our friends, your friend and mine.
I accept. I am suspicious of your rock-like friend having been attacked by rock-like creatures.
Rok'kee is a big teddy bear. You have nothing to fear from him, I promise.
Okay. All right. If you don't mind, if your minions take the lead, and I'll take up the rear.
Oh, why don't we walk side by side? And we let my minions take the lead, shall we?
We shall.
Fantastic.
Do I perceive her in any sort of distress, that the distress she's attempting to hide? Can I perceive that in any way?
He said
I
she
don't
was
think
like.
she'd be able.
Oh, sorry.
I was just gonna say, like, physiologically, I don't think she'd be able to hide. Like, she's probably got a cold sweat sheen going on, just because of the pain, and she's working really hard to not show any weakness right now, because you are a new person, new people are scary, and I don't know you. So she's trying to be intimidating, but physiologically, she's probably definitely like got a sweat on her forehead.
Okay. I ask, you warm? You look a little sweaty. I could cool you down if need be.
I run hot, dear, but thank you.
Okay.
And I maybe do a little fireball in my hand kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Just for effect.
That's on brand. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I've never been around someone like you before, so this will be fun. New people.
May I ask, are you an elf?
How could you possibly mistake me for an elf?
The pointy hat.
That's a wizard hat. It's a proper wizard hat.
Yeah.
My mistake, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I imagine she's like 4 foot, like a bit stocky, like a dwarf.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
But she had a pointy hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
You don't listen. I don't judge. Not all elves are over 5 feet.
No, I am a proud wizard, and the slightly too large for me hat kind of slumps forward, and I push it back up to align it.
Raina definitely finds that adorable, but does not say that she makes no inclination that she finds that absolutely adorable.
Like have a powerful wizard as a hat falls on her
right?
face.
Like a petulant child. I'm a powerful wizard, and then.
Yep.
So the minions taking their bodyguard duty very seriously. Open up the store, you make your way down. And at the bottom of these stairs, you see Soul, Fermi, and Droop walk out the store as they're preparing with their bags all packed.
Who sees who first?
Yeah, who sees who first?
Is it her looking down at us? Do I see her? Do I look up and see her?
You definitely hear her coming because she's wearing her heeled boots, of course, obviously.
It's the principal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
there's definitely like the clack along the hall.
Each of you roll a perception check.
Okay. Oh. One second, my
Ooh.
funny.
Oh, I accidentally clicked it twice because I didn't think it responded the first time.
12.
Soul, you notice Raina first.
I drop everything I'm carrying, scream,
Oh my God.
and run up the stairs.
Raina immediately to that echo is like grabs her head. She can't help it because she's in so much pain, and that just kind of definitely was the camel or the straw that broke the camel's back. And she's on her knees.
As Soul approaches, she says, "Oh no, are you hurt? Are you injured? Raina, what's wrong?"
I've missed you too, darling. Just, can we speak in quieter tones, please? Bit of a headache.
You still have your headache?
Yeah. Hasn't really
Okay.
gone away.
Well, I missed you.
I missed you too, dear.
Pound.
Fermi?
Yes.
Is that Fermi down? Like, I've got my eyes closed and everything. Is that Fermi down there?
Hey, Raina.
Hi. Just a question.
You seem to have picked up another friend, Raina?
I'll get to that in just a second, darling. Fermi, dear, do you have that ring of mind shielding by any chance?
Yeah.
And like she's wincing and she's got her eyes closed and she's holding her head. Can I borrow it for just a second or an hour? Because you have to attune to it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. So I'm gonna go give it to her.
Are you sure that you're all right? You look a lot sweatier than you were before. Definitely look like you got some sort of illness.
I'm
Am I
You know,
gonna
maybe
catch it?
she's just excited to see us, okay?
It's a curse. It's a curse. I've been cursed.
Oh. Shit.
And at this point, she just sits back on her haunches and like just gives in and is waiting.
We gotta get you to a safe spot. Clear the way, everyone. Clear the way. As the
It's fine. We're fine right here. It's fine. Also, I have minions.
Hello. We have names, but she calls us different ones.
They're honorary names. Mostly because I don't speak Goblin and cannot understand what they're saying.
Without asking for consent, I just cast Remove Curse on her.
Yeah.
I just hear Curse and cast it.
Remove curse.
Hot darn.
Yeah, post that. Yep.
If that works.
It does work.
Okay, I look really proud of myself.
Fermi's
So-
gonna quietly put the ring back on.
Fermi's gonna
Put
what?
it back in your pocket.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
no. I already have that.
Oh, okay.
So, Faraday, you, as she's on her knees, kind of, like, holding her head, place her hand on her shoulder and, like, remove curse. Bink! And,
What? Why are you touching me? Oh.
the, pounding on your head slowly, and the tendrils in the corner of your vision do recede. But there's a weird sensation. So you know that, like, when you have, like, one eye closed, how your vision is kind of, like, not blurry, but obviously, like, part of your vision's, like, blackened out?
Yeah.
That's what you kind of feel right now. And where the pounding in your head was is now just an itchy sensation.
Okay. I Need a minute. And I just sit back against the cold slab, like, stone wall.
Mm.
And this is probably the deepest Raina has breathed in, like, a week.
You look sweaty, mistress. And Minion 1 takes out a very dirty cloth. And, no, he's like struggling to, wipe the sweat off your brow. It's like, let me just move your bangs out of the way. Let me.
No. What have we said about touching?
But he does it close enough where he swipes your bangs away. And he goes wide-eyed and kind of goes back and, like, kind of falls to his knees, like, startled, and, like, starts crawling back. He goes, Mistress, what happened to you?
What do you mean?
Your forehead. What is it?
I'm touching my forehead. What's on my forehead?
You feel around, and you feel this bump, and you feel like it's soft and wet.
Oh.
Fermi and Soul and Verde, you can see that she has a third eye on her forehead.
Oh.
That's pitch black.
Oh no! Oh God, no. Okay. Oh.
I did not do that. That was. I like step back, just like I don't. That was not me.
It looks okay.
She is in tears and she's crying. She cannot handle a third eye right now. Are you kidding me?
You're welcome.
Did you do this? And, like, eldritch energy is just gathering at her fingers.
Yeah, Purple Lady, you should run.
Found your friends. I'm just gonna go find mine.
No, you realize this has been
right in front of her.
I mean,
so as not to hit her, but like I just throw an eldritch blast right at the stairs in front of her, so she does not leave.
You realize that this was in the exact spot where you were feeling that pounding, like it was trying to break free. And you just didn't notice it because of your bangs.
It's okay, Raina. I'm sure we can fix it.
What? You think you can fix this? Where is Rok'kee?
Well, maybe you didn't listen to my message.
Rocky's
petrified. And not like scared.
I thought you meant he was scared.
Yeah, maybe I should have been more specific. Probably you need to come see. Rok'kee and Franklin are stone.
What?
Yeah, they turned to stone. We fought a Medusa, and Franklin had this great idea, and he did like some smoke bomb thing, but then Rok'kee was getting frustrated at fighting blind again, which, I mean, we fought blind like near an earlier thing, right? So he was kind of getting grumpy about it and insisted that we stop with the smoke, and, well, that was not a great idea on Rocky's part. And they're stone, and Fermi and I don't know how to fix them. So we were going to go to Neverwinter and try to find something.
After sobbing uncontrollably for a solid 5 minutes, Raina gathers herself, stands up, and take me to them. And we head to the room and we look.
Yeah. You step over a pile of rubble and a dead Medusa.
I am not so nice, and I definitely step on her head or her hair or something.
Yeah.
Not even caring that I'm getting these boots dirty.
And by the way, Raina, you should be careful of Droop, 'cause, man, when Franklin got petrified, he, went crazy.
Droop, fall in line.
I don't think that's a good idea.
I sent you a message, Sam. Don't look at it.
Okay. I am staying back. I do follow down well after they start to move, and I stand by the door and I just poke my head in, just to see. I mean, I'm definitely there. I can see and hear everything, but I am also intentionally not interposing. Just looking. Oh, look, a giant turtle. That's turtle statue and a block of stone.
And you don't know what to expect, but this is the mutated Franklin, whereas he's more monstrous proportions. The big whip tail, yeah.
What? How did? What?
Yeah, so you've seen kind of Franklin transform like that, but this is to the nth degree, yeah.
Right.
This is like a were turtle.
That is terrifying. My poor friend.
Yeah, he started doing that at least recently. I think it's pretty badass looking.
Fantastic.
Can you fix them, Raina?
I don't. That's not the kind of magic I practice.
I can fix them, and I step in.
Oh, okay.
Say very enthusiastically.
I
I
immediately body block, and I'm like, no, you gave me a third eye. It might not actually be your fault, except I'm blaming you.
I step back out of the room.
It's Soul's no, I'm certain it's your fault. Go away. Okay, she doesn't say go away. That's not nice. She says, just... your magic is untrustworthy at this moment, so you just back up there, lady.
Before you can actually step out of the room, I'm like, what? What was your plan? What magic do you practice? What were you planning?
Well, we found your friends. Well, maybe we'll find my friend, and maybe in exchange for that, we can unpetrify your friends.
You want to leverage? Okay.
Fermi's I mean, that's better than my plan, so...
I need
Lugging
a
two
moment.
Hun statues all the way to Neverwinter.
Right.
Well,
I need a moment with my friends. Variety? I forgot your name. Sam.
Oh, Variety.
Okay. Variety, I need a moment with my friends. If you don't mind, just step outside in the hall with my minions, please. And don't go anywhere.
He's fine. All I'm trying to do is help. Try to help removing curses and getting yelled at in trouble. Trying to unpetrify people. I don't like this group of people.
The two minions.
Help you find your friends.
One of the goblins as a step outside, does two fingers to his eyes, two to you, I'm watching you.
I love my minions.
Droop goes, can I touch your eye, Raina? I just want...
No!
I never touched a third eye before. I just wanted to do it once in my lifetime. Can you believe that was on my bucket list of things to do before I die?
Droop, darling. Go in the hall.
I'm not leaving Franklin's side. No way.
I gather eldritch energy and go in the hall.
I'm not one of your minions. And he grabs Franklin's leg. I'm not leaving my buddy's side. He's my best friend.
I mean, it's
Raina,
I'm fine to have him here.
I'm pretty sure Fermi and I would also be dead. But for Droop. Droop the Great indeed. I think we gotta let him in the circle.
I'm Franklin's minion. You're not the only one to have minions.
My body language does not change, but the eldritch energy is still kind of just staticky around my fingers. I'm not gathering it up anymore, but it's just staticky around my fingers. And I look to Soul and I look to Fermi and what's What's the plan? What do you want to do? I don't know what to do here. I'm lost.
I mean, this person is at least offering to try to unpetrify them. If it doesn't work, then at least we're in the same position we are now. We may as well
Yeah,
give it a shot.
except we gotta go. She won't help us until we find her friends.
Yeah, but Medusa's
Where are her
dead.
friends? We didn't ask.
She's here, like, looking for her friends, and we just cleared this place out.
Friends,
so, you know.
Right. Her friends are here. Her friend is here in this temple somewhere. That's what I know from the information I gathered before I came in here.
Especially with Raina here. I mean, I think we give it a shot.
Okay, all right. You just want to find more treasure.
Can we just agree that, if this does not work and she tries to backstab us at all, I get to kill her?
Sure.
Absolutely. If there is time to make such decisions, then yep. But
great. And I just stomp out of the room. You're in. Let's go to Variety and.
I stand there and just look at her, but like that, you know, hands on my hips, almost in a Superman pose, not like striking it hard, but there and just like, yeah, of course I am. That's right. You've got this. Ready. You're a wizard. You're a real wizard. Let's do this.
I love that self-talk, man. That's great.
I guess I follow Raina, and as I pass Ferrati, I say, "Don't worry, you get used to her."
She seems like a handful.
But she's delightful.
I guess you could say that.
As we're traveling along, I ask Sol and Fermi to fill me in on all of the details of everything that I've missed in like the last week. And when they start telling me about like when they first got here, and no, I'm sorry, when Coctopus comes up, Raina loses her shit. It's the first time they've probably ever heard her laugh, like genuinely laugh. And it's a mix between like, it's this pleasant sounding cackle because it's just a genuine laugh, and she is losing her mind over Coctopus. And she literally has to stop Sol in the middle of telling the story about Coctopus to kind of like grab her arm and just like, she's dying. Coctopus was hilarious, you guys, and I'm so sad that I missed it. I'm so sad that I missed it.
I was sad too. I did not get the appropriate reaction. I didn't think. And I just knew. I was like, man, Nick would love this. Like, Nick would find this hilarious.
Nick was focusing so hard. Well, like I was listening to these the whole time I've been gone, and when that came up, I died. And then when it came up again when I was doing a rewatch before I started back this week, I died again, all over again. It was great.
Yeah. Raina, you're able to attune to that ring.
Mm-hmm.
But it's basically a short rest you're having as you catch up and prepare and all that stuff.
Does it help at all with the voices in her head that nobody knows about?
It's one of those things that was kind of sporadic, but like constant enough where you just kind of gotten used to it.
Right.
You notice that, like, yeah, those voices are gone. It makes you realize that it was probably never in your head. It was someone outside trying to get in.
As we are walking along, I say to both Sol and Fermi, "Oh, and as far as my payment goes for the goblin job," and I just kind of eyeball the both of them.
That Rok'kee was carrying that. You know, he's the legal paperwork guy.
Yep.
So hate to break it to you, pretty sure it's stone.
I want
but
to
hey, we're gonna fix him.
Both of them. I want to insight check both of them because when it comes to her money, Raina does not play around.
right? When it has to do with players, it's up to the player, though.
Well, I was just saying, I mean, I have a thing called passive insight. Or no, that's not.
You need,
passive
like,
insight is 11.
anti-insight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
You
was
need,
like, yeah, it doesn't
passive
really work for
deception.
me, but
Passive deception, yeah, that'd be great.
just utilize so naturally. It's just regular speech to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's up to the player if they reveal any truths or not.
Well, I want Fermi to be truthful. I still am confused as to whether or not
we don't know
to have
whether
it
we
or
have
not.
his money or not.
Yeah. I think it would make sense if we say you were holding on to him, and whoever, you can decide if Rok'kee was doing that or not.
I mean, if anyone was gonna really be trusted to hold the money, it would be Rok'kee, because he'd probably make us fill out a form.
Yeah.
Right. So, like, here's the form as proof that Rok'kee was holding the money.
Oh, by the way, Raina, you notice Soul has basically a covered cage in her backpack, like on the very top of it.
Right.
Okay, we'll get to that in a second.
Yeah.
So I want to say to Fermi, as compensation for this ring, perhaps you'd accept my share of the goblin payment.
Yeah, that works. That works for me. Yeah.
Fantastic. Great, thank you. So what is that? And I point to the cage-like thing on your backpack.
Oh my God, Raina! Oh my God, are you ready to have your heart explode from cuteness?
Sure.
Okay, all right, hang on, you're gonna be so excited. All right, and so, like, I really excitedly, like, take my backpack off, and, like, I'm leaving it covered, and, like, I undo the cage, and I put it on the ground, and I'm like, okay, Raina, allow me to introduce you to Squishy, and I pull off the top of the thing so that my gummy triangle bounces around.
Outside of the cage?
No, inside the cage.
Okay.
But I remove the cover so that Squishy can see us and start bouncing.
So imagine a small...
Do you still have the image?
Yeah, I have the token on here, but I can put it on the handouts.
Let's see if I can find it.
I think it's the one with Pip.
Okay.
So they look really big here, but they're actually about the size of like a small dog. It's this pyramid-shaped, fleshy, these little bulbous, like these little bulby legs, and it's just has this idle hopping animation in its cage.
What? Oh, I don't. And I kneel down to get a closer look, but I'm very hesitant because I truly don't know how I feel about this.
Don't get too close. Squishy is sort of dangerous, and not Squishy, but one of his brothers did attach itself to Franklin's face at one point. So I wouldn't get too close.
Attached itself? You know what? I don't want to know.
You don't.
Okay. You know what? It is kind of cute in a ugly kind of way.
Yeah, but listen to the boings. Listen.
Yeah.
And that's
adorable.
Cuteness. Yeah, right? Cuteness overload.
Yeah, that's adorable. All right.
But it is really dangerous, I think, and so
It's probably been a few days since you looked at it. You notice that it's a little bit bigger than it used to be.
Uh-oh.
Oh. What have you been... It's kind of fat.
You know,
have you been what have you been feeding it?
Well, I haven't been feeding it, but I can't let it out to exercise.
Oh.
Because it would probably kill us. Or try. And then I'd have to kill it, and I'm not ready for that because I love Squishy.
Okay.
And if anything ever happens to it, I will kill myself.
Oh no, let's not do that. I don't think I don't think your life is
But he's so cute with his boingies.
He's very cute, darling. Very cute indeed. Why don't we put the cover back on him for now, and he can get some rest?
Okay. And so then, so I'll put the cover back on, and I'll start, like, packing it back up and putting it back on top of my backpack.
Yeah.
Honestly, Raina, I do have to say that when he's not bouncing, I forgot he was there.
Okay, well, I won't. I promise you that. I won't forget about Squishy.
Okay, cool.
And as, like, Soul kind of turns her back towards me and starts walking, I kind of get down onto the level of one of my goblins and I say, don't take your eyes off of it.
Do you know what it is? Or you're just, it's just freaking, okay, all right.
She's just like, she doesn't know how to feel about it, because it is kind of cute, like, in a weird kind of way. Like, it is kind of cute, but also, you said it attached itself to Franklin's face, and
Franklin was not very happy about that.
Yeah. I don't think she likes that very much at all, Raina. I don't think she's a fan.
Gotcha. All right. Okay. Well, good thing I keep forgetting about Squishy, and so it never comes out.
If you can't see Squishy might as well be there. Squishy is always there.
She's always there.
Uh-huh.
All right, so you have a temple to explore if you want to follow Viridae to help her find her friend.
I mean, if we're gonna get our friends unpetrified.
Yep. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Droop,
All right, Verratti.
Droop lets go of Franklin's arm. He goes, "I'll be back, buddy. These guys obviously need my help."
I really love your goblin voice, Joey.
Yeah.
I just have
do
to tell you
too.
that. I do. I love it so much.
I am here for it, for sure.
I like the little, like, ah!
Yeah. I love the goblin voice.
Hear that? I'm their favorite goblin, he says to the other two. So these two goblins can follow you around, Raina, but they will be non-combat.
If that's the case, then I'm gonna assign one of them. You know what? No, I'm gonna assign them both. If they're not gonna be any use in combat, I'm just gonna tell them to stay here with Franklin and Rok'kee and protect them. Keep an eye on them. Keep them safe.
Okay. Do you have any snacks or anything, so in case we get hungry, or?
I give them whatever rations I have.
Oh, rations! Nom, 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 nom. Eat them all at once.
Go sparing. Very sparing, darling. Very sparing.
One gets a piece of rock off the ground and starts putting mustaches on one of the stone statues, like sketching into it.
And just remember, if anything happens to my friends, I'll do the same to you.
You are very powerful. You can probably do that.
And I pat them both on their heads and take off.
Their legs shake like a dog. You know, she bosses us around, but the head pats make it worth it. And Droop,
I'm the Goblin Queen.
And Droop, as he passes by, he goes, "Oh man, you guys are simping bad." Okay. So you've explored pretty much all of this wing of the temple. Just imagine if you went left instead of right.
Yeah.
What might have been.
Might have been. I'll move you all up here.
All right. Well, yeah. Verratti, lead the way.
As we're walking, I'm casting Minor Illusion around me, and it's just playing like it's the sound of just like a light, not really loud, but a light musical tune. And I just kind of skip as I go in a very Pollyannish sort of way.
Raina very visibly rolls her eyes and her head goes back like, ugh.
Sol is going to say to Fermi, you know what? I don't think very much of her skipping. Doesn't really seem joyous to me. What do you think?
Bro.
What?
That's a little harsh.
When we skip, it is a joyous and delightful occasion.
Yeah, but not every nerd has spent as much time practicing skipping as we have.
I mean, I guess that's
You have
fair.
perfected your whimsical open skipping.
Come on, it's not fair.
All right. Fine, if you're determined to like her so much. I still think she gave Raina that third eye.
So do I, but, you know, I'm not going to say something mean to her.
I didn't say something mean to her. I said something
you said it to
mean
me.
to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair
You've
enough.
changed, Fermi. Jeez. Seeing our friends
Fermi...
get petrified have some effect on you?
No, Fermi's just jealous at how good of buddies Raina and Sol are now.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
Okay. I see.
I'm acting out a little bit.
Our wizard has the most hit points.
Seriously?
Because of her.
This was a very creative build for a wizard, guys. So I'm not gonna lie. But we lost the 2 highest HP in the group, and I am not a tank, but I can frontline it, and I do have 58 HP.
It's almost higher than
Holy
Franklin.
cow.
Franklin and Rok'kee.
Yeah, it's I will not be the most I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I haven't played it out yet, but it's different than it's a weird build. I'm not gonna lie.
We'll see how it works.
It's gonna ready an action that as soon as like a situation seems like it's gonna turn into a fight, he's gonna animate the the most sturdy looking thing he can see, which right now are these statues, but
I had a fun idea.
Okay.
Franklin and Rok'kee are considered objects now.
Yeah, I thought, well, I was going to do that to get them to, if we were going to take them with us, I was going to levitate one and animate the other one.
So if you
I
want
just don't want to risk them getting
if you
destroyed.
want to use one as your animated object, you can do that.
Well, can I meta that they won't get destroyed?
Yes.
Okay, then.
Well, but how long does your thing last? Isn't it only like an hour?
It's an hour, yeah.
So then what? Do we have to stop and recharge every hour, or like what?
You can use a 3rd level slot to redo it, but the first one's free.
That's right.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want you wasting any of your mana. Like,
yeah,
it's
like
waste, but honestly,
like we're gonna.
I mean, like, to be honest, you should be using the slot.
I know.
Yeah.
That's why I'm readying it.
Yep.
I don't think you should use it right away,
well,
though. Yeah.
Ready is one of those things where you just can't hold it forever. It's like something you're preparing for the next few seconds, because it's gonna use whatever you're preparing for. Like if you prepare a spell to use, it'll use that spell after 6 seconds. Things like that. Even if you don't cast it.
Could he like ready just like right before walking into any room?
Yeah. It's an action.
That's a good idea.
It's an action, basically. Yeah.
Okay.
How much do those statues weigh?
Probably about 2 tons, like a ton.
No, never mind.
Yeah. I think it's like 10 times your weight, times 10.
Wow.
Yeah.
Franklin was a big boy, so that's 4,500 pounds.
Yeah.
Raina wants to ask, like, Varady? You know what?
However you want to say it.
It's like in Star Wars where they call him Han, whatever.
Right, Han. What? Tell us more about your friend and your purpose here, and what we're looking for, who we're looking for.
Oh, yes, indeed. I definitely have that written down here somewhere. Yeah, so, no, my gnome friend, Rivabedel, we're fellow Demathion adherents. Any Demathion worshippers? Demathion? No. Anyways,
Is that
we
a
were.
gem someone?
Oh
Wasn't
yeah.
that who Franklin was getting into?
I thought Rok'kee was the cleric.
Rok'kee was the cleric, but then Franklin learned about some deity that does
Right,
some
right, right.
gem stuff and
Yeah,
became.
Demathion
knows
is
this.
totally the god
Nick
of gems.
knows this.
Absolutely.
Well, I know you do. Yeah, I'm
Absolutely.
explaining
Absolutely,
to Raina.
yeah.
Like,
Okay.
Well, we were traveling to the crypt of Thalmoon. We were ambushed by these Grimlocks. And I found my way here. Anyways, I just want to go look for my friend, and he is currently where we were trying to get to. I mean, I'm assuming he got away, but we just got separated. And he's trying to get to the crypt of Thalund and Talhund.
Is that here in this temple?
Oh, I sure hope it is.
Yeah, it's on one of the locations, one of the shards are at. And it's located underneath Talhundereth, where you are now.
yeah, I think it's on that map.
Yeah, I think we have to go down into the depths to find it.
It's a crypt, right?
Yeah, crypts are usually below temples.
You would know
Alright,
it's
cool.
where devout worshippers of that dwarf god were laid to rest.
I was gonna say, did we learn about that from?
Yeah, from Gwen. Yeah.
From where I picked up Squishy / what Gwen said from the journal or whatever.
Oh, yep, that journal that you found talks all about it. So I'm going to tell you this room that you walked into. Many doors lead into this room, which has 4 stone chairs facing each other in the middle of it. One chair is covered with fresh blood.
As in still wet, tacky, or dry?
You have your nurse knowledge now.
I know. I was like,
No,
whoa.
EMT, not nurse, EMT.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know the correct term.
It's okay.
It seems to be pretty fresh, still sticky.
Okay.
But there are a number of doors leading out of this room, and there is I forgot to do this. There's a stairway leading down south.
I would like to investigate. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna ask, the stairway in that main hallway there, was that those rocks? Was that blocking the way down?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
It's a cave in.
Okay.
I would like to investigate the chair bloodiness.
Okay. Give me an animal handling check. Which sounds weird, but it makes sense.
It does.
11.
Put a bit on your finger. Look at. First of all, you notice there's a bunch of bones that are on the floor around this chair. And they appear to be goat bones. You can only surmise that it's also goat blood.
Poke around at them with my toe. We appear to have some goat slaughterers here. Wonder what that means.
It's a cult, clearly.
Well, Fermi always arbitrarily chooses left, so he's going to go down here to the left.
Wait a second there, Fermi. Isn't that how we ended up in a Medusa's lair?
He stopped.
Why don't we go right first?
Oh, okay.
This first room right here. Yes.
Changing it up. All right.
Yeah.
Got to reorient myself, but okay. Left, right. Okay.
Put your hands up and then make
Make the
it
L.
out with your.
Fermi makes an R somehow.
Oh.
you crook that finger, right?
Yeah. All right. Well, who's first?
Well, that used to be Franklin.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't really have a frontline tank anymore.
Well, I will assume the leadership role and door opener role as the max HP'er, and I'm naive enough just to walk in the door.
All right, I'm readying an action to animate one of these chairs.
Okay.
I have Mage Hand ready to open the door. I don't know. It's chaos.
All right, well, she went in. I mean,
Hold on.
Dark in here, guys.
This room contains nothing but more than a stone bed, desk, and stool.
all right, now if we're going right, that would mean coming over here and then following it around down here.
Fermi.
Oh, okay.
Fermi.
Everyone give me a
Darling.
perception check.
21.
16.
20.
17.
Nice. Good rolls, guys.
You see this door on the left side of the room creak open,
Oh?
and you see like an eye peer out.
Just an eye?
Not just an eye, like a face, but you
Oh.
can see like an eye kind of dart around.
Mage Hand flies that way.
It's very
And
heavy.
like... Well, no. So is it creaked? Like, is it cracked open enough where like the Mage Hand can get through it?
Yeah.
So the Mage Hand, as soon as it, like, I'm gonna direct it to fly through the door, and grab the collar of whoever is there and try to pull them out.
Okay.
I hope they weigh less than 10 pounds.
Oh no! I forgot. It's Mage Hand, not whatchamajig. Big Big Hand.
Skeleton.
Skeleton Hand. Yeah.
You start tugging it at this you guys can't really feel or see,
Right.
but he opens the door fully. You see this this thing walk through. It's almost like a human, but his face, it seems like skin's been removed and the flesh beneath it is just like it's starting to melt. But he kind of looks at all of you and goes, "What? I heard something. Hello? Hello?"
Nope. Do not like. And I try to get the Mage Hand to push him.
Yeah.
back in.
And from behind him, between his legs, pops out one of these little triangles, but it doesn't attack. He goes, "Oh, we have guests." Come to visit?
Sort of.
So
I
you think
like
these
your
things are
little-
really dangerous, right?
I really like your pet. Did you tame it?
Oh, it was a gift. Gift from the brain.
Ooh.
Oh.
Hey, Varady,
Oh,
what's
no.
your friend's name?
And it will grow up.
Oh.
He kind of kneels down. That's it. And my little gemule will grow up big and strong. So
not him.
strong.
How big?
Why are we talking to this thing? Can we just kill them already?
His eyes kind of wander around the room. I don't know how big they get. It's only a matter of time. He goes, especially if they feed.
Oh God! Eldritch Blast ready.
Are
Just
you?
ready.
Yeah. Are you wanting to feed my gemule?
Well, no, but what happens if you don't feed Gemule?
That will be a willing meal for the cluster.
Nope. 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 I want to throw my Eldritch Blast. Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
If you're doing that, we can initiate combat. You can animate a chair.
Nice.
I'm chucking the Eldritch Blast right at Squishy Junior, Squishy 2.0.
Yeah, I was like,
I don't know, whatever.
Alright, you can get a surprise hit. I'm gonna do the bloody chair because it's more fun.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Actually, he's 45.
So you can do a surprise. It can be at advantage.
Okay.
All right.
Oh wait, the Eldritch Blast. You mean?
Yeah. So I
yeah.
threw an Eldritch Blast at Squishy 2.0. And 16 is the highest I got.
16. It hits.
For 5 damage. 5, what kind of damage? Hold on.
Force.
Force, yeah. And here's my initiative.
I forgot to click my token
Natural
again.
20 on my initiative roll, and a natural 1. You guys, not even lying.
Whoa.
Nice.
You can add your character.
Thank you.
Your roll. And you all be food for the brain then.
I thought maybe this was a daycare situation, but all right. Because I have my pet, right?
Right,
You got me
right,
daycare.
right.
Yeah, okay.
Definitely not, darling, and just getting ready to go into it.
So Fermi, Raina. Oh yeah, your birthday. Okay.
Is Droop on here? Okay, there he is.
Is it? Peace. Right, Verde, you're up first.
I am going to throw a fireball at them. It's my first ever wizard. I am going to throw a fireball in my first combat, and we will see what happens.
Nice.
I'm here for fireballs.
Alright, Dex saving throw, DC 15 for all enemies in the end of that hallway within
Right.
a 20-foot radius.
It's gonna hit the chair.
Ooh. Well, I didn't pick the bloody one.
Okay, fair enough.
It would not have changed my decision making. I am
Yeah.
young, I am brash, I'm throwing a fireball.
Right. The creature that you know now is called a gemule. Rolls a 14.
Oh, I thought his name was
It's
Genuine.
me too. That's what
Yeah.
I thought his name
Great name
was.
for this thing.
Rolls a 14. And
Very
the mutated guy, which Raina you would recognize, look similar to the people in your dream.
Oh no. Okay.
Sorry, I need to open the character sheet. He'll roll a 9.
Damn, that's 96 fire damage. Holy cow.
That is,
Wait, what level?
I cast it out of a level 3, 21 fire damage for non-savers.
And what was the thing?
They both failed.
15,
It was a
yeah.
Dex 15.
Alright, he takes 5 fire damage. 21 fire damage.
Raina is visibly impressed. Like, she's looking at Variety like, damn.
I look proud of myself.
Fermi dodges to his left as the fireball whooshes over his right shoulder. Ah!
Raina, you hear despite those other voices being kind of toned out, you do hear something in your head. You go, looks powerful. Perhaps you can do something similar one day.
Oh.
But Raina, it's your turn.
Raina gets this cheeky smile on her face and her eyes kind of light up. And she's like, what do you mean? Like, in her head, obviously replying to the voice. What do you mean one day? And I ready fireball and I let it loose. Creepy skin guy.
Right?
Dex 14 for the both of them.
I stand corrected. 17 for the Gemule, the Acephalon Gemule, and a 14 for the other one, so they both pass.
Damn! Do they take half or no?
They take half.
Okay. So half of 33 would be 16.
I can do math. I totally didn't just pull up a calculator.
Brady looks over at Raina and thinks, "Damn, nice."
I'm liking this symbiosis that we got going on.
Perhaps a little over excessive for two things, but I like it. Oh, yeah, he actually says that. He goes, a bit over excessive for only two creatures, but I do enjoy the enthusiasm. It's a lot. It's a lot quieter in here now, don't you think?
So this is the creepy voice?
This is the one that hasn't been as degrading.
So in my head I reply...
But we're in combat.
Go ahead,
so.
Sorry.
But we're in combat, so...
Right, yeah, go ahead.
Haven't felt the burn like that in a long time.
Oh, God.
He actually... As he gets hit by the fireball, will move towards Fermi before his turn starts.
Bro.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, actually, he'll right here.
Wait, I'm at the bottom of the turn order now. I didn't go yet.
Oh, on my thing, he was before. All right, fair enough.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Okay, yeah, it is higher, but he'll move halfway. And he can do that. Don't worry.
Okay.
It was a reaction from being hit.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna viciously mock him, which is Wisdom 14 save.
Okay. Rolls a 3.
Ooh, okay. 2d4, which is 7.
7. What type of damage?
It is psychic damage.
You see he puts his hand to his head. It's like, get out of my head. And then he suddenly stops and this his head goes up and smiles.
Whoa, okay, alright, I'm gonna glance at the animated chair and give him a nod, and it's gonna run up and
Clomp, clomp, clomp.
yeah. Yeah. Or it's more of a gallop. Or do the chairs have legs?
There were probably stone chairs, so I imagine maybe they don't have legs. They were just made out of a big block of stone.
Okay, well then, if you remember from Interstellar, those robots that kind of like articulate or whatever, it's kind of like rolling toward the guy. And he's going to do a force-empowered slam attack for an 8.
It's gonna miss.
Alright, well then I'm going to have him back up out of his melee range.
Right. He already used his reaction.
Oh,
Moving.
in that case, then he's going to move forward again.
No, I mean, the enemy used his reaction, so he does not get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, that's what I'm now.
Okay,
Then he's going to go back. And that's it.
He goes, get out of my way, chair! He'll just skirt around it. Oh wait, he has... Yeah, he can still do that. He has limited movement because of it. He's trying to block his way. He's just gonna try to take out one of his claws, which is all meaty and full of boils. Do an unarmed strike. 19.
On Fermi, I assume?
Fermi, yes.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
You take 5 bludgeoning. And as he does, he kind of grabs your hand, and the psychic energy begins to pulsate through you. You take 18 psychic.
What?
And then he will... his eyes concentrate on yours. He'll attempt to do a Nightmare Blast.
That sounds great.
But he does that at disadvantage because it's technically ranged. A 12.
He's like, I just died like 8 hours ago.
A 12.
Miss.
Miss. Let's go over your hand. I was going to suggest you guys level up. Taking the tough feat may not be a bad idea. Get some extra hit points. Right, Soul, your turn.
Well, I was gonna cast Bane, but then seeing him go after Fermi, like, because I don't know. I seem to recall that, like, I did a lot to, like, heal Fermi and then, like, died myself, like, on him or passed out or something. So seeing him in such great danger so soon, has had a negative effect on Soul's mental health. And, are stone chairs immune to thunder damage? Doesn't matter.
Well,
it is a construct.
Yeah.
Okay.
So actually, you may be the opposite of immune.
Alright, so...
The mutate is looking bloody, by the way. And so is the Gemule.
I know what I want to do, but it's room 1. It's like I shouldn't. I'm gonna viciously mock. Okay, look at that. That is a regular action. So is Bane, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, except I'm not really gonna viciously mock. I'm gonna be like, "You leave my friend alone, asshole." I don't have any good ugly jokes.
What do you mean? I'm beautiful.
Oh, God.
Well, anyway, there's vicious mockery about, keep your ugly face away from my friend. That one. There, that's what I'll do.
Yeah.
And that's a Wisdom 14 save.
Wisdom was an 8.
So fails. And takes 8 psychic damage.
Right, he barely flinches.
Damn it. Okay, and
and before you can blink, he appears behind you.
Oh, shit.
Hello! It's like he moves a little too fast.
Oh my god, it's a zombie! I mean, you'd think the face would have told me that, but, you know.
And it's so quick
does he just
that...
show up behind me, or does he do anything?
Oh, he just moves there, but it's like he runs really
Okay.
fast. Like a horror movie, you know, like the too fast sped up run.
Alright, well, and I'm gonna toss a Bardic Inspiration die at Fermi and be like, don't die, okay?
You know what, since that dancing item is there, he actually has less speed. So that means he... Let's see here. He can still make it. So yeah, he's behind you. Alright. Anything else?
Nope, just Fermi's Bardic Inspiration die, and I say don't die, please.
Okay. So is that D10 now?
No, it's still,
D8?
D8. It is still a D8, yeah.
Alright, this gemule. Let's see here. Okay. Again, boing forward, boing, boing, boing. But you notice like one of its legs is like crooked, so it's a little lopsided.
Okay, but as it's boinging, Soul's gonna like check her backpack to make sure that it isn't squishy.
Yep, he's still there.
Okay, all right.
But as you pull back the blanket, this mutate goes, "You have a gemule too? Oh, it's gonna grow up so strong. You all will be wonderful feasts for the brain."
Who is this brain?
Oh, you'll see soon enough.
He rules the Foot Clan.
Psychic slam against Fermi.
Oh my goodness.
You're up front, sorry.
I know, no, that's fair.
16 hit.
Yep.
16 psychic damage.
I'm down.
Wait, no!
Wait. What can I
Can
do with
you
the
use...
bardic?
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you use my Bardic Inspiration?
Well, I mean, it was a hit. It wasn't a save.
Yeah, I don't know that you can. Ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Yeah.
But he does, yeah.
Okay. Soul will scream, "Ice!" Hey.
Right, you can't get any closer, so that's it for him. Droop goes, "You guys need more hit points. I swear."
What are hit points?
Saying someone who's even lower than you guys. He will do 2 scimitar attacks.
And we don't have our tanks, man. Droop.
Yeah. 16. Listen, I told Sam when he's making his character that you wouldn't have any martial fighters for a little bit. And he's like,
and my chair is dead. Sorry.
oh, yeah. Sorry.
Well, you know, the survival of the team can't always all be put on Sam.
Yeah.
I beg to differ, Americorca.
See, I'm explicitly trying not to relive that experience.
I wasn't even part of that campaign.
Where a 28 HP Warlock had to be the tank because nobody wanted to attack anything ever.
Takes 9 slashing damage. And he rolls a natural 1 for his next attack, so he misses. Alright, Verde.
Is, No Skin Man looked bloody, you said?
He's very hurt, yeah.
And I also have a situation where I've got a broken, a disjointed jelly in front of me. Is that also correct?
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to cast the... No, I'm not going to do that. That would be a waste. I am going to cast a firebolt at our skinless friend.
Okay.
That is a ranged spell attack for a 24 to hit.
That hits.
And that will be 11 fire damage.
11. The other half of his face just burns up, but he's laughing through it. So strong! So strong! So powerful!
Thank you. then I'm going to move. I'm going to move right there.
Okay.
I'm going to hop over Fermi's body.
Raina.
Can I? For me being down changes what I had thought I was gonna do. Is it possible? Yeah.
I can do healing and stuff too, Raina.
No, I know.
I know we don't. Okay, I was like, I know we don't have a cleric, but
I know you can. I'm like, because what I was gonna do is I was gonna. Okay, all right. Skinless guy is looking bad, and so is creepy face sucker dude.
Yep.
Okay. Raina is really, really torn between both of them, so I've got 2 Eldritch Blasts that I can do, and I'm gonna do one at each of them because I don't. Yeah.
Yep.
So 17 for the Gemule.
Okay, that hits.
Gemule, whatever, and 17 again for creepy face guy.
That one hits.
Okay. 9 for triangle dude.
Bye, crypto suckers.
And 5 for face guy.
All right, as he's laughing hysterically, the Eldritch Blast hits him, and he's just like mid-laugh, his eyes wide, and he falls over.
Great. How about triangle person?
He's still
Thing.
up.
Okay. Can I, with my movement, kind of like, because I don't want Fermi to take a hit, like body swap with Fermi?
Hey, you can't do that, no.
Okay, so I'm just gonna move in front of him then, and try and like body block, triangle face person,
Okay.
sucker person from Fermi.
Fermi, give me a death save. You do have a bardic inspiration that persists even when you're down.
Okay. Or just straight up roll, right?
Yep, d20. And if you want to use the bardic.
I will use the bardic. So I got a 4.
4.
16 or 15. 15. All right, 1 success.
Yay!
Because I've rolled a natural 1 on these before.
Yeah, I never had. I'm trying to remember if I've had that happen before.
That character died.
that was that the cat?
That was the cat.
I think I had a character roll a natural 1, but they healed him next turn. I don't think I have anyone roll 20 before. All right, Soul, your turn.
Well, I can't bring myself to kill Squishy's cousin. So I guess I'm gonna go heal Fermi again.
Okay.
Again, as leftover from last time. Yeah. With 6 of healing, apparently.
Let's see what-
Take it.
This was the one spell I was considering using the new rules for. But if I'm going to do one, then I have to do them all.
What, the healing word?
Yeah, because it's 2 hit die instead of 1. So so it's better. Alright, yep, you get 6 hit points. You wake up with a start and see this Gemule kind of looking over you.
I guess that 6 would have taken into account my spellcasting modifier, huh? Yes, okay,
Yeah.
never mind. Sorry, I was reading the thing.
You rolled a 3
What,
plus...
Fermi actually?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm done.
No,
I was
I'm
gonna say
good.
what Fermi actually sees is Raina's ass.
Oh. How do you feel
Because
about
I'm
that?
body blocking.
How does Fermi deal with that? Waking
Yeah.
up?
Yeah,
All right.
you have her tail like whipping...
Is this heaven?
You have her tail like whipping your face. Like, wake up!
Wake up, wake up, wake up!
I see how I came back to life.
This gem mule. It's gonna jump up on you, Raina, try to attach to your face.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
14.
14, you are good.
Sweet. Not today, Satan.
But it can't quite attach, but it's gonna try to give you a little smack with its little tendrils. An 8 won't miss.
Yes.
Just gonna run by here. You have a short bow. And he's gonna hit it with the sword. Scimitar. 1, 11, 22. He goes, these things are bad news! And he takes out his scimitar and slices it cleanly in half.
Nice.
Alright, combat over.
Sol is gonna look really sad and say, guys, I think my love of squishy is compromising my judgment.
Just so I understand, you have one of those in your bag?
One of those what?
Do you need me to kill it?
Oh boy. I just walk away from this conversation.
I'll kill it for you if you can't kill it.
I will kill you. You know what? Get out. You're not a part of this conversation. And then I'll turn back to like Raina and Fermi and be like, guys, I don't think I can keep Squishy.
Darling, what if we found a nice looted place to set him free? Would that make you feel better?
Well, I thought was hoping this guy was running a Squishy daycare. And that I could just drop him off among his other friends.
Okay. Well, maybe we can find like a nice little cave for him.
I mean, I'm just saying, if I'm not willing to attack creatures because they remind me of my pet, then it's probably not a very good pet.
I mean, you're not wrong. So let's try and find a nice little area for him. How's that sound?
Okay, that sounds great.
Okay, all right.
Rearrange gem
to-do
mule.
list. Right? Find release area.
Right. I kind of kneel down next to Fermi and I'm just like, you all right?
Yeah.
Do you need a healing potion? I've got a few.
Not right now. I have some too. I'll,
Okay. All right.
I appreciate it.
I'm gonna let you
And I give him a hand up.
I'm gonna let you keep your animated object.
Oh, sweet.
that was a little blindsided.
Yeah, I probably am gonna cure some wounds, but I need to read it. Figure out which one.
Whenever you're ready, Raina's definitely gonna give you a hand up.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'll grab it and pull myself up. Oh.
Great.
What happened?
You almost died again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Starting to get used to it.
Does that happen often?
Yeah, especially today.
Oh.
Is it
Yesterday
weird?
for me.
Is it weird that I'm starting to like it?
Yeah. It'd be weird if it
What
didn't
did you see? Was there a light?
Well, I mean, did I die? I felt like I just passed out.
No, you're unconscious.
I mean, you didn't die, but we worry about you.
Yeah, I didn't see anything.
All
Sounds
right.
like you have an acute case of combat narcolepsy. I read about it once.
Yeah. Did I like punch myself in my sleep or something? Why is my health so low? Okay. Here we go. Yeah, I think I'll give myself a 2nd level Cure Wounds.
Okay.
2d8 plus 3. Ugh.
Ooh.
9. Okay. Well, it's better than what I had.
How are you looking? Like.
Bloodied.
Okay.
I guess I better take one of my potions of healing, huh?
I mean, I have extra, and I'm happy to give you one.
Yeah, I mean, I have 4.
I do too.
Okay.
Okay.
Joey, do you play by
Well, that's like
plus rule?
6. That's like 6 altogether.
Yeah.
Very good, Droop. Great math.
Oh yeah.
Do you play by the rule where, like, if you take it out of combat, then you get the full amount, or do you still?
I do.
Okay. All right, then I'll use one of them, and I'll gain 10 health.
Actions, full health. Bonus action is rolled, and since you're out of combat, you can just do an action.
Yeah. Oh, feeling better.
All right.
All right, I don't want to go first, so I'm gonna follow.
Okay. We didn't actually check out the contents of that room, right? Because we got distracted by the door opening.
You can give me a quick perception check, but it looked pretty empty.
Okay. 16.
16. Yeah, it looks pretty sparse, but it does look used.
Okay. All right. Why don't I open the door and I get an Eldritch Blast ready in my hand so that if anything does pop out at us, I can just blast it in its face. And I open the door and I stand in front of it so that like I can see.
Okay. There's not another one of those things in there.
Let's hope not.
He opens it up. Fires a bunch of crossbow bolts automatically, like, die! But it's another empty bedroom.
All right.
You one by one look at all the rooms, and they're all bedrooms.
All right, and I'll just give you a generic perception check. Dirty 20.
Yep. Yeah, nothing in here.
And any of the other rooms, or do you want me to roll perception for all of them?
Oh yeah, they're all identical.
Okay, all right. So.
Yes.
Do you want to leave Squishy in a bedroom?
All by himself?
Well, I don't know how likely it is we're going to find.
You said cave.
Okay, well we can find a cave. It was just an option.
Well, if there had been a daycare.
But there wasn't. Was there anything like in the room that they were in, that was maybe like I don't know, food or something for?
No food, nope.
Okay, all right.
Okay,
so
all
he was just eating.
I mean, so how close are we to like the entrance to everything?
Oh, you see the map. The door's right in the next room.
Okay, so, I mean, I was pretty sure that was the door, but then it looked more like underground, and so I thought maybe I'll just go release Squishy into the wild, but that seems dangerous.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that either.
Okay, all right. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go cry over Franklin and Rok'kee, and I'm just gonna set my backpack right here. Setting my backpack right here, and I'm just gonna go cry over my petrified friends. And so leaves. with leaves to let her friends handle Squishy in the way that probably is best for everybody.
You're just gonna give it.
Yeah.
Or so
Oh, I'm definitely killing this thing.
So what are you doing with it? You're just gonna leave the cage by Rok'kee and Franklin?
Yeah, I'm setting my book pack down with a wink and a nudge. In the room with Fermi and Raina and Droop.
Okay.
And I am walking as far away as I can get to be with my friends to cry. And I'm crying as much for Squishy as I am for my friend.
And Fermi's gonna follow, and just sort of, let her cry for a couple minutes before kind of poking in and being like, I only have that chair for like another 45 minutes. So, take your time. I just want, just that's a thing. Okay. See you later.
You probably most definitely hear explosions coming from the other room as like a bunch of eldritch blasts.
I want to poison spray it in perpetuity. Just poison spray,
Nice.
poison spray it until it dies.
Wait, I have an idea.
Okay, I'm here for it.
Double fireball.
Double fireball. Waste a
Double
third level spell slot on a caged
yeah,
enemy?
you don't get yours back after a fucking short rest. Oh, sorry, after a short rest. So sorry, never mind.
Oh, so I missed.
Fireball.
I misunderstood you. You left like the cage in this room, and then Soul went to the other room, so she didn't have to watch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Right. Yes. The idea is that the only real solution here is to kill him.
Yeah.
But Soul doesn't want to have anything to do with it. But understands that like that's kind of what we got to do.
So it's in a cage. You can't do anything.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're definitely like.
I'm definitely down for double fireballing something. I just don't on this cage squish.
That's fine. How about firebolt?
Dual firebolt.
Okay.
Let's go.
Dual firebolt. Let's go.
I take 2 steps back.
Droop gets Droop takes out his crossbow.
Yeah, I'm just gonna point and laugh at it, and viciously mock it.
Just this barrage of.
This is like
physical, emotional, and
Soul
psychic
did
pain.
not want to be here, right?
This is like when we had to take our pet hellhound behind the shed.
It got rabies.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, Heller.
Oh, I can't do it. Oh, it's so cute.
Oh, then move over, and I'm just firebolting because I can do it. I can do it as a cantrip. I'm just firebolting.
But Soul likes it. It's like a puppy.
I understand, and Soul is one of my dearest friends. However, that thing is going to kill us. So keep firing, and I'm going at it.
Yeah, it doesn't hardly even react, make a sound. It just gets bombarded with these psychic blast firebolts and arrows until it just floops over.
Fantastic. I'm gonna go to Soul, and I'm gonna use my very high deception. Oh, it's a 14. And try to convince her that we found a hidden passageway that led to a small cavern that we released him into, and then we sealed the door so that he would stay safe and protected from the outside world.
And from oxygen. Oh, I mean...
Soul rationally understands that this is the equivalent of the farm upstate, but wants so desperately to believe it that she decides she does believe it, and she does. She truly believes that that's what happened.
Okay, so what do you do with the actual
they found
body?
A hidden passageway.
Yeah, what do you do with it?
We shove it under one of the beds.
Yeah.
Is there a toilet or a latrine?
That's the equivalent of flushing the goldfish. It's going to the ocean.
Going down,
The
back
shortest
down
red
to
line
the
I've ever
Underdark.
seen.
He was so happy, bouncing around.
He was very, very happy, darling.
And he told us he loved you.
You know, guys, I have to admit some relief. When I left him behind, I thought you guys were gonna kill him. It means so much to me that you found a better way.
Droop walks out of this room. He's like wiping his hands. Well, taken care of. And then he looks at Soul. I pooped in the corner. That's what I did. Don't go in there.
That sounds just like you guys. Your latrines and pooping in corners. That's totally legit.
Yeah, that's what goblins do. Just pooping in corners.
Poop in corners.
You know, it really is. I learned a lot about goblins while I was with them, and they just poop anywhere.
I mean, I guess that makes
corner.
sense. Yeah.
Yeah, especially in corners. They really like corners.
So, all right. The problem of Squishy. I guess I don't need this cage anymore.
The ballad
and
of
I'll just
the ballad of
kick it into a
Squishy.
corner or something. Yeah.
I mean,
You know
Let
what?
me tell you a tale. Squishy the square. The triangle.
If you hang on to that cage, I could use it as something to animate.
Okay. Well then, I mean, I was fine on the back of my backpack, so
yeah,
I can
and you could even use it if we stumble across another adorable creature.
Yeah,
that you want to.
get a new pet.
Maybe one that can't kill us that we have to put in caverns.
Maybe.
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 You know, I'm okay with even a little bit of danger. I just prefer if it would avoid the face.
Yeah, the Squishies, Gemmelines, did certainly have a fondness for faces.
Yeah.
So, Franklin would be happy to know that he was in a cave. I mean,
Yeah.
and because Franklin was
Absolutely.
constantly worried that he was going to get loose and attach himself to Franklin's face.
I cannot wait to tell Franklin about the beautiful little cave that we found.
He's going to love it.
There was stalactites and stalagmites, and there was a bunch of stuff. It was wonderful. There was even like a little pond. It was great.
Oh, Squishy's going to love it.
With a little duck swimming around.
Just
Well,
random
that duck won't be there for very long.
We made sure he had food.
He had food. You guys are so
Yeah.
thoughtful. All right. Well, now that we don't have to worry about Squishy's care anymore, I suppose we can move forward, and hopefully I won't think of him every time I see one of those gummies. I will think of him and how happy he is, and then not worry about the others. We're gonna mind over matter or something.
Trying not to oversell it, but definitely wanting to like seal the deal. I kind of like put my arm around Soul's shoulder and like pat her shoulder, and very good. And because this is uncomfortable for me, because like physical touch, no. I would do it for about as long as I can stand it, and then I'm like, all right, shall we?
And Soul's gonna say, thanks, Raina. I know you don't like touching people.
They're there.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Sheldon from The Big Bang Theory. They're there.
The cup of broth because he didn't have tea.
Yeah.
That you make them hot tea, but he didn't have tea, so here's some
He didn't
broth.
have tea, so it's bouillon. Yep.
Yes.
It is exactly that. Oh my god, I missed you guys so much. Okay.
Welcome back, Nick.
Thanks.
I have a question about gemules. So,
Sure.
how do you spell it? Does it look like Samuel or like module?
Gemmule. Gemule.
Okay.
Gemule. Yeah.
Like between a gem and a jewel?
A mule.
Like
I was
mule.
saying gem and mule or something, but it's Gemule.
Yeah, it's like a gem donkey.
Yeah. Yeah. Gemewel would be fun.
Don't tell Franklin.
Yeah.
There were gems all along.
Oh man.
Okay, well, hopefully that didn't take too long, and we can just zip through while my chair is still alive.
Yeah, it's about,
Yeah.
let's say, like 15 minutes. Alright. There
Alright.
is a stairway to the south.
I will lead us down the stairs, because I have a lot of hit points, because I'm a dwarf with a high constitution.
Absolutely lead the way.
I again cast Minor Illusion to last. Oh, I didn't actually mean to push that, but to just play a simple tune, a simple walking down the stairs tune.
Okay.
I'm gonna play along.
Doesn't last very long, as you soon get to a open room. The long stone table here is broken in 2 pieces. Several metal chests are stacked against a wall. The largest opening leading from this room is choked with rubble and skeletal remains of dwarfs and mind flayers.
Oh.
I run over on my knees to the skeletons of the dwarves and say, "Beautiful kinfolk, I'll revenge thee against these psychic demons."
Yeah, you see some dwarf skeletons with holes in their foreheads.
What?
Like the other goblins that we found. That
Yeah,
like,
in the tunnel that we determined were mind flayer holes.
Yeah, no, Raina's still positively freaked out by that because she has an eye on her forehead right now.
Oh, that's true. Oh, yeah.
Right where the...
Yeah.
So as you're kind of looking around this room, something happens. On this table here, you suddenly see the ghostly image of a mind flayer restrained. It's gives you a real good first close look at what these things look like. Slim, pale purple bodies in robes, a bulbous octopus head with tentacles, with like tentacles going down its face, black eyes, and it seems to be tied down to this table, which in this vision appears whole. And from where you're staring, when you're standing, Verde, a ghostly apparition of a dwarf with a gigantic warhammer kind of resting on his shoulders. He's like one hand on the warhammer on his shoulders. He goes, "You killed my kin, you son of a bitch." He goes, "Never again." And he lifts up the warhammer above his head, and it just slams down on the mind flayer's stomach, and the entire ghostly table kind of breaks in half and shatters. And the mind flayer like gives a scream of pain and then goes limp. And the dwarf will turn to you, all of you, and gestures toward the crates in the back as he walks towards them and vanishes into them.
Well struck, my brother. I'll walk over towards those and investigate.
Okay.
Or perceive,
Okay.
or insight, or whatever you say.
Fermi's
Yeah,
a little
Raina was
gun shy.
definitely-
He's gonna...
Go ahead, sorry.
Sorry, Fermi's a little gun shy, so he's not doing that.
Raina was definitely like confused as to whether or not everyone else was seeing this because she wasn't sure if this was like a new eyeball thing or not.
Oh yeah, you all see it.
Yeah, and like as she's looking around the room, she's like, okay, good, it's not just me. And it's still kind of just like frozen in place, like unsure of what to do.
Verde, as you walk closer, make me a wisdom saving throw.
$19.
19.
Nice.
I want everyone to make me a wisdom saving throw. Well, okay. Raina and Soul. And Fermi.
14.
So I guess everyone.
You mean not the chair and droop?
No, the chair's fine.
8.
You see the ghostly image of the dwarf walk out of the crates again, and his form begins to like pulse, and ribbons of energy kind of shoots from him like little tendrils whipping back and forth as he almost like a kind of concords into himself, almost like a black hole, in this writhing mass of energy takes its place.
Oh.
So you see one of these.
Ooh.
You see her, it's like, well done, heroes. Well done, heroes. Well done, heroes. As this transforms into this. Let's see if I can get a handout. Yep. Resembles this, like a ball of energy with like tendrils erupting from it. And what did everyone roll?
8.
9.
13.
19.
19, okay. Sorry, the window closed. You rolled a 17 or below. You are incapacitated and unable to move. For 1 minute.
Oh, okay, cool.
So that would be Raina.
Everybody but Verady and Droop.
Fermi. Oh yeah, Droop has to roll too.
One-on-one, come on. Fail it, Drew.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of us.
Oh, he's actually far enough away. He's good. And we're gonna roll initiative. Everyone who's incapacitated has to do so at disadvantage.
Before we roll initiative, did you see Whit's message about needing to be done by 10?
Oh, yeah, I was wondering if you want to go a little longer since we started late, but if you need to go by 10, then... Is it an absolute time 10, or...?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Okay, yeah, we'll
I'm fine for someone else to control me
Oh, just you?
after I have to go, but...
Okay, if you don't mind.
Yeah, no, I don't mind.
I just want to do this combat. It may not last too long.
I could take him out.
Okay.
You're the only one who can at this point because the rest of us are incapacitated.
Yeah, you got 10 rounds anyway.
Yeah. If you're good with that.
Well, I mean, there's still time, too. I just didn't know how long the combat was going to be.
Well, you never know. It could be 10 minutes, could be 20, you know?
I mean, in some groups, combat lasted 3 hours.
Yeah, now that you have Fireball, that last one didn't lasted like pretty quick. Okay, and when you're incapacitated, you hear the wailing cries of just dozens of dwarfs and mind flayers that were slaughtered here in ages past, seem to have manifested into this one psychic ball of energy.
Hmm.
Is that everyone?
Is my chair also incapacitated?
Nope, he's good.
Oh, nice. Okay.
But if you can't give it commands, though, if you can't give it commands, it just takes a dodge action.
Yeah.
Yep. Right, Soul, your turn. First.
Well, the 23 is actually wrong. It's the 18 because I forgot to roll at disadvantage, so I just rolled again.
Oh, shoot. I also forgot to. Hold on.
Because I'm incapacitated, right? You did say disadvantage? Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, so 18 is actually my initiative.
Mine too.
Is that 4 for me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, am I still first?
Whoa.
Damn.
Wait, no. I got... No. 18.15.
Okay, so Fermi's first.
You got an 18?
Yeah.
It says here you got 4.
I got a 4.
Yeah. I roll it in D&D Beyond, but then just to get my name on the list, and then I actually roll it in real life. I'm not kidding. I do. I do
No,
this every time.
I know that's how you do it.
He does do that.
That is how
Or
he has been doing it.
Or I've been excusing his malicious game for years and years, and you'll.
I mean, I understand. You're just getting your name on the board, so it doesn't actually count. But you don't have to roll to do that. I can do it for you.
Oh, okay. Well, and yeah, that's the only way I knew.
I mean, I get what you're saying. You're using your real roll.
Yeah.
But you technically roll the dice to do it, so it's a little, it's a little sus.
I get that, especially because it was a crit fail.
Yeah.
But
it's fine. It's fine.
You can ask Sam.
It's
for
years
I've done it that way.
That is how
yeah,
he
it's
does
good.
it.
I get it.
Can I actually do anything though?
Well, you can re-roll to see if you can get out of it.
Oh, out of being incapacitated?
Yep.
Okay.
Is it another wisdom save?
Another wisdom save.
Okay. 15.
15, yep, you can't move.
Alright. Can I speak?
Incapacitated. That means... Let's look it up.
The legacy rule is an incapacitated creature can't take actions or reactions. The new one is you can't take actions, bonus actions, or reactions. Your concentration is broken, you can't speak, and you have disadvantage on your roll.
Pretty critical because with legacy I can still command the chair with a bonus action because I can speak too.
Yeah.
I think this implies that actions means bonus actions since it's hero.
I
Yeah.
agree. Yeah.
They just made it super. They just made it super clarifying in the new ones. But so you're still incapacitated. Soul, you can give me a 1/2 wisdom saving throw.
Okay. But don't tell me whether I'm incapacitated or not until after I decide if I'm using a thing after my roll.
Okay.
Nope, because it wouldn't help me. So, yep, 5. Which I'm guessing keeps me incapacitated.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Droop will hop on the chair. Do 2 attacks. 2 short bow attacks. 16. Which hits? See if he takes full damage or not. Yep. Takes 14 damage total.
Nice.
You'll use a bonus action to hide behind the chair. Ooh, I have to use the new rules for this. Let's see here. Hide. I was showing the new ones. Sorry, hold on. Here it is. Alright, so the new things with stealth checks is you just roll you roll 1 dice, see if you hide. It's like a skill check. So other creatures don't have to contest it. So Droop just has to roll for himself to see if he's hidden. It is a 10, so he is not. Okay, Verde.
I am going to... Where did we go? I am going to cast Tasha's Mind Whip. And since this, I wanted to ask your permission to rename the spell to Vrati's Mind Whip.
I don't know, Tasha's pretty proud of it, but I'll allow it.
I appreciate it. I'm going to psychically lash out at this creature, and it has to make an intelligence saving throw at 15.
Right. Rolls a 21.
Well, Well, poopsie coop. Alright, on a successful save, the target just is going to take half damage and not suffer any of the awesome effects that that spell would have otherwise done. So...
Hang on 1 second. Is it... Where is this thing that I want? Sorrowful Fate. Once per short rest, when you or an ally you can see forces a creature to make a saving throw, you can expend one use of your Bardic Inspiration to change the type of saving throw to a Charisma save. Can I do that if I'm incapacitated?
No.
Okay, I wasn't sure because it wasn't... Okay, no problem.
Yep.
Right, so, half damage, so 7 psychic damage. And, then I will, I'm not going to move out of range of it. I'm going to stand there and posture myself looking tough, like, bring it.
You notice as it gets hit, it barely reacts.
Oh.
In fact, it doesn't react at all. Nothing happens.
I brace myself even harder. Well, that didn't work.
It is immune to psychic damage.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think psychic damage is gonna be a problem for us. Not just with this thing, but...
Is there no insult too vicious that can't penetrate it?
It's gonna whip out one of the tentacles to Verde. Does a 12 hit?
Does not.
It's gonna whip out another one to Raina. Reaches out.
Oh no!
Doesn't say attack at advantage like stun, so he still has to hit you. 11's gonna miss, probably, right?
Yep.
Okay. Raina, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, 23.
23. You are able to move again.
Okay, but I can't do anything on this turn, right?
Yep, that's your action.
Cool.
Fermi.
Can't do any... Okay, never mind.
Fermi and Soul, give me a wisdom saving throw, since you're one after another. 8 is a fail. 15 is a fail.
Oof.
Too bad nobody's ever given me a Bardic Inspiration die.
Oh, shoot. Well, if I could take a bonus action, I would.
2 short bow attacks.
I'm always giving you Bardic die.
That's true. That's not the first one, yeah.
Well, it's a 23 and an 11. One of those will hit. 4, 9 piercing. It's like, come on, guys, get it together! Verde, your turn.
I can cast a level 1 spell. Oh, no, that would have to be a bonus action. And a cantrip if the cantrip is a bonus action, I see. Okay. So I am going to poison spray this guy. Give me a con 15 save.
Rolls a 20.
Jeez.
Darn.
Nice. Alright, and I rolled 2 11s on my 2d12, so
Poor,
it just takes 11.
your psychic energy.
11 poison then.
Right. The
Because
poison
it's
kind of
successful
wraps
save.
around like little mini black holes, like zoom, zoom, zoom. It gets sucked right in. Takes the damage.
Excuse me, I apologize. It's save on a con. I thought. I take that back. If you make the save, you take no damage.
Oh, save or suck.
Yeah. Which is fair. It's a cantrip.
Oh, 22 for a cantrip? That's pretty good.
I rolled
kidding.
2 11s on a 2d12.
Yeah. Really, 12 damage for a cantrip?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, my biggest one is 2d6.
Why I picked it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good call.
when I was just going through my cantrips, I was like looking at all the different elements, and I ended up going with the D10 Firebolt, and I couldn't decide on the last one, and I decided D12 Poison. Okay.
Yeah, I thought that was a D8. Although I'm thinking of the one that hits 2 people, I think.
Yeah, there's I can't remember which one, the ice one maybe.
Let's keep it moving.
But
the Intellect Snare is going to attempt to grab each of you again. Raina, 21.
Oh, yeah, that'll hit.
Right, you take, not too bad, 9 force damage.
Oh.
But the tentacle starts wrapping around, the ribbon starts wrapping around you. It's more like a ribbon. You are grappled.
Okay.
And another one's going to try to wrap around Faraday. 28 is going to hit. You take 12 force. Take 12 force damage, and you are also grappled.
All right.
Faraday, I want you to make a intelligence saving throw. It was an intelligence saving throw, Faraday.
Sam.
Yeah. 18.
18. It attempts to siphon energy from your body. It's able to get some. You take...
A lot more than some.
Yeah.
That's above average.
You take 11 psychic damage.
Alright.
And the energy core in it pulsates as it seems to regain health. Right, Raina.
So if I'm grappled, I can't move at all, even if I wanted to step toward it.
At all, yep. Your speed is 0, but that's the only downside.
Crap. I'm going to... I'm gonna... You said it's like a ribbon?
Yeah, it's like a ribbon. You can try to escape it if you want.
Yeah, I was gonna try, but I have no strength. I'm just gonna, like, Eldritch Blast it.
Okay.
So the first roll's a 12. I don't think that hits.
Let me check.
And the second's a 19.
19 will hit.
Okay. Oh, just 6 force damage.
Force.
And I wanted to like hit it on the ribbon and try and get it to like break or rip or tear or something so I can get it off me.
Yeah, it looks thin and delicate, but it's actually really, really sturdy.
That's all I got.
Okay.
My wisdom saving throw is a 7.
7, that's another fail.
Mine's a 21.
21, you're up.
All right.
Yay.
But again, I can't do anything this turn, right? I gotta wait.
Yep, gotta wait.
Okay, that's what I thought.
We have so many things that deal psychic damage. Droop will... Well, we never tried to hide, but that's my fault. Droop will attack twice. Crossbow. 18 and 11, take 8 piercing. Attempt to hide. Which is a natural 1. So he definitely doesn't hide. Right, Verde.
Yeah, there's something I want to do, but we'd have to litigate it, so I won't. So, I'm going to cast Resilient Sphere on the attacking psychic energy lace creature. I need a Dex 15 save.
He rolls a 19.
That was a
This
4th level
thing-
slot.
Yeah, this thing seems very adept at avoiding magical things.
Indeed, and of course Franklin when you need him. So that's all.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all.
It's going to, this time, attempt to drain Raina. Give me a intelligence saving throw.
Natural 20.
All right. He's like, I've had enough things in my brain.
Yeah, for real.
You still take 11 psychic damage. Okay. But it's your turn. Did Whit have to go?
What's that?
I'm still here and I can still listen.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm effectively out.
I'll try to play your character. I'm trying to see what you can do.
Yeah. Fermi's sick of being dead, so he's probably gonna go for it.
Like, all your attacks are psychic.
Yeah.
Like, all of them. Except for, like, Thunderwave.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I don't know what
there.
else. Yeah, I don't know what else to do other than trying to Eldritch blast the ribbon that is.
That's like the
holding
bread
me.
and butter of the Warlock until you're ready to do your
Yeah.
big spell.
Dirty 20
Dirty
for
20?
the first one, and 24 for the second one.
Both those hit.
Wait, 11 and 9, so 20 damage total. Force damage.
Right. For me, if you want to... Well, okay, well, give me your saving throw. Sorry, everything's been a saving throw. Oh, he might be gone.
Yeah, I think you got to save for him.
So it was 11, 14. He's still incapacitated. Soul.
Yeah, I am listening, but I cannot roll right now.
I mean, if you're incapacitated for the entire combat, that works out fine.
It does.
Alright, you take care. Alright, Soul.
Sorry, I was muted. If I could, I mean, I know he's incapacitated, but I could use a bonus action to give him another Bardic Inspiration die for the next roll, right?
Yes.
Okay, all right. I'm not saying that's what I'm doing. I just wanted to make sure that I could.
Oh yeah, he's not. Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Okay. So I wanted to have a quick look at my spells to see if any of them were bonus actions. Only one, and I don't need it. So, I will use my bonus action to toss Fermi another Bardic Inspiration die.
Okay.
And then, hang on, I was gonna use this one, but I think, is that psychic damage? That is psychic damage, and we know that does not work, psychic damage, which is a problem, because most of my stuff is psychic damage. It's this one, Cloud of Daggers. You know what? No. I'm gonna use my action to venom up my dagger.
Okay. Is there a limit on how long it lasts? Is it only like a minute?
Poison remains for 1 minute until an attack using this weapon hits a creature.
I was about to say you can just use it like at the start of the day, but it only lasts a minute. Okay, yeah, you take out your dagger and you coat it with the poison. Or since it's a magic item, you like activate it and like poison just kind of drips from it like a condensation.
Okay.
I want one of those. Can I have that if you die?
If I die, Droop.
I secretly hope she dies.
Yes. Can hear you.
I'm sorry.
Can I just... Droop is our unofficial mascot, you guys.
Yeah.
Just like...
Oh, I love Droop.
Yeah.
His reaction when Franklin was petrified. Classic.
Yeah.
Droop is MVP for damage dealing. He's got this thing nearly to half health.
Yeah.
Raina helped too. The black hole effect has started to like shudder and become unstable, like expanding and shrinking like really, really fast, almost faster than you can see. He's gonna attempt to hide. Another natural 1. He's bad at this. I'm not a goblin at all. Verde. Sam.
Yeah, I know. I am going to use an innate Durgar ability to cast Enlarge Reduce on myself in an attempt to reduce myself. If I take the reduction option, I will be reduced to 1/8 my normal size.
Okay.
And I'm doing that under the auspices that will slip me out of a grapple.
Yeah, if you get smaller, that'll be an automatic. I think. Can I shrink? I don't know if I can because of the grid, but yeah, you are now tiny size.
All right. And then I am going to ungrappled. I suppose that did require an action. It did indeed.
Oh no! If you shrink, then you slip through.
Okay, I was trying to determine what I have, and I really just have movement left, and that would get an attack of opportunity. So I am content to just be 1/8 my size.
Okay.
And call that a turn.
Let's go.
Does all your stuff like shrink down with you? I'm just curious.
It does indeed.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's gonna try to grab you again. Do you get any bonus AC because of that?
I do not get any bonus AC because of that.
But he's tiny, so it should be disadvantage.
I have disadvantage on strength checks and strength saves.
Yeah.
Oh no, not you. I meant the thing because you're so tiny.
Oh.
It'd be so hard to.
Well, that's why I asked if it was a AC because usually
Yeah.
small things. 16.
I am going to use a reaction to cast Shield to make my AC 19 for this round and not get hit.
Okay, yeah, it kind of snaps towards you and then almost like a force, like it gets shocked, it like recoils the ribbon back. And Raina, I need you to get another intelligence saving throw.
Oh. Dirty 20.
Great 20, you succeed. You take 7 psychic damage.
I succeeded. Do I take half that?
I rolled half, so I didn't have to do it.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And the chaotic pulsing kind of steadies a little bit. The intellect snare. Right, Raina.
I want to yell out to Verady, "Come to me!" So just like move closer toward me. On your next turn, obviously. And then I'm gonna ready. Wait, if I can't move. Hold on. Wait, I'm rethinking. It is 10. So that would hit Soul. I don't want to hit Soul.
You're
Right?
still a fireball in the middle of the room.
No. I was gonna. So my plan was, because remember I asked you if I was grappled, even if like I moved closer, could I still do that? And you said no. That's
Nope.
obviously like you're grappled, you can't move.
Yep.
What I was planning on doing was stepping up and grabbing Verady and then casting Thunderstep.
You can't move. Yeah.
Right, I can't move. But if she comes to me, then I can do that. The only problem is it's within 10 feet of me, so that would get Soul. And I definitely don't want to hit Soul with 4d10 of thunder damage, potentially.
Well, then maybe tell Verady to come closer and Soul to move farther away. I'm not incapacitated.
Okay, I'm gonna ready Thunderstep, I'm gonna yell at Verady, come to me, and I'm gonna kind of cock my head back and Soul move. And that's my turn. I have Thunderstep ready, if that's allowed.
Yeah.
So as soon as Verady is at me, I'm gonna grab her and we're gonna go.
No, I apologize. Usually these things are at the end of turns. It was actually the start of turns that you do the save.
Yeah.
So you should have had actions when you got unfrozen.
Oh, I see. That's okay. We'll know for next time.
Okay, yeah.
Or, well, I mean, I guess if you rolling for Whit, we can change to that now, but...
Yeah. Well, it's like you could have, like, technically attacked after you did that.
That's okay. We'll know for next time.
Yeah.
Okay. Apologize.
No worries.
Okay, so you wanted to ready in action, Thundering Step.
Yep, Thunderstep, and then as soon as Verady, like, and I'm gonna have my arms open, like, indicating, like get in my arms, and and as soon as she's in my arms, I'm gonna wrap her up and cast Thunderstep. And again, I cocked my head back and I yelled at Soul to move, so that she's away from my little area of effect.
So this is a reminder: if you don't do it, then you still use the spell slot.
That's fine.
You are concentrating.
Yep.
Okay. Fermi will roll.
And he has a Bardic Inspiration
14.
die.
Yeah, he's gonna use the Bardic D8. Alright, he
Nice.
incapacitated. Does anything happen when he extends the dice with your subclass?
No, he has to be attacking or healing. So nothing. It's just a regular die, the way he's using it.
Hope he doesn't mind me using his spell slots.
I mean, I think he understood that was part of
Yep.
the deal about...
Yeah.
He's gonna say, "You got this, Droop." He's gonna cast Heroism on Droop. Wait. I'm thinking of something else. Was Heroism? Okay, I'm thinking of Haste, not that, so I'm gonna take that away. Other Bard, do you have a suggestion of what I should do?
Well, so I don't know. He's got a staff that has, like, gazillions of crazy spells.
Entangle's
And I
kind
do
of
not
the only
know.
thing.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know what all spells he has. Like, I used to try and keep track, but like there's just too many here.
Okay, he's gonna cast Shatter.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
So that'll be a
Be
Constitution
sure
saving
to mark
throw.
it off.
Yeah, I did. Constitution. Who rolls a 15? He just
Charisma.
makes it.
Charisma. Nuh-uh. No, Sorrowful Fate.
Okay.
Sorrowful Fate. You and I said that before I knew he didn't win. You said 15.
Okay.
And I said no Sorrowful
So
Fate.
he'll get
So
-2 in
Charisma.
that, so he fails it.
Very fine.
Nice job.
He takes.
And if he dies in the next... Hang on, wait 1 second.
It's probably a minute. So here takes 14. What else does this do?
Takes a Bardic Inspiration die's worth of psychic damage. And if reduced to 0 HP in the next minute, and they are able to speak, they are magically compelled to utter darkly poetic final words.
Let's see if he's pushback or anything. Okay, he's good. It's a decent hit. Alright, Soul.
Let me mark off that, because that's my last Bardic Inspiration die I had to use for that.
Yeah, Joey, when you're playing me, feel free to throw out those Bardic Inspirations.
Yeah, I guess I'll do that. I'll do it to Raina since she's grappled.
Okay. I am gonna, well, I'm gonna move first, because if I don't move right now, I will forget. She did not give clear indication, so I'm gonna go behind Droop. He fights better than I do.
Goblin shield.
This does create a problem, because I was gonna face step and then attack with my dagger, but I assume moving in the direction of the enemy is not a good idea. Having no other information than move, right?
He wanted you to get out of her range.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That's what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying. Like, so that's why I'm not doing that. But like, really, my spells of damage are all psychic. I'm gonna have to do something about that. Right now, I think I'm gonna do Bane.
Okay.
At the first level.
It's D4.
Yeah, why doesn't it do... Oh, it's a charisma save, 14.
Oh yeah, Charisma save. Rolls a 9.
Okay, so he will take, a d4 every time they... and subtract it from attack rolls or saving throws.
Yeah.
I have to concentrate on this.
Okay.
And I don't have any more inspiration die to toss. I don't think I have any other bonus actions other than healing word.
You get those back
Yep, that's what I got.
when a ally rolls a 1, right?
Yeah, when an ally rolls a 1, or we get them back on short rest too.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that is my turn.
13, 11. Both of Droop's attacks miss.
No.
Right, Verde.
I am going to scamper with my 1/8 size dwarven legs to this block right here. And do I get the mechanical impression that since Raina is 10 feet away, that if I move 10 feet away, I will still be within melee range of this creature and thus not receive an attack of opportunity?
That's a good Yeah, that's a good point. He has a very long range.
All right, I am going to scamper here, and then I'm going to scamper and jump up into Raina's arms. And when I'm approximately right here, so all mid-air but in her arms, I'm going to turn my body towards this thing, and I'm going to poison spray it so that way immediately before I touch Raina. So the second I touch Raina, thunder portal,
Thunderstep,
thunder snap can trigger. But I want that poison spray to come out right before that auto trigger.
Okay.
This is some like Mission Impossible, like Tom Cruise stunt level.
Absolutely. So con 15 save for the poison spray.
21.
Minus a D4.
Minus a D4.
I mean, even.
20.
Yeah. Okay.
Con 14.
14.
For the Thunderstep.
11.
Minus a D4?
29. He failed.
Yeah, he failed.
Okay.
So, 29 thunder damage.
29, ooh.
And we're going, hold on, I didn't read it.
What does this do?
We're going, I didn't write, where are we going? We're going over here behind the table.
Okay, so, like, Verde shoots her poison spray as she leaps into Raina's arms, and then the second that happens, she vanishes in a thunderous cacophony. This intellect snare. This gets rocked with thunder damage. It's still up though.
Damn it.
Seriously?
We left Fermi on the front lines again.
That'll be fine. What could possibly go wrong? I am going to.
Oh yeah, so your turn, yeah.
Yeah, do nothing. I'm going to do nothing on my turn. I'm content. I moved. I sprayed. I marked this thing with spray, and I'm done.
No, I also forgot to do the animated object, so I'm going to retroactively have him charge forward.
Love it.
Nice.
And see if, like, as you're being teleported away, the chair jumps through you and attempts to, like where you were, and attempts to pummel. Which is a hit. Does 6 damage, and he lands on top of this intellect snare, crushing it. And the ribbons begin to convulse, and the little black hole shrinks to nothing, and the ribbons shoot out and then dissipate into thin air.
I look up from within Raina's arms. I look up and say, "Thanks," and then hop off and regain my size.
No problem.
Alright, combat over.
I don't know about you all, but I need an hour.
I could use a nap myself.
Right. Well, can take a short rest if you want to.
Exquisite.
Yes, please.
Give you a short rest, Whit. Do I have consent to give you a short rest?
As his companion bard, I know the answer is yes.
Okay. So you want to do a, what's it called? A song of healing?
Yes, we do our counter melody together to add 2d6s to anyone doing healing.
Absolutely.
Sweet.
How much Of what did you just say?
Well, we each contribute a d6 because we counter melody with the Song of Healing.
Thank you.
And that's to be added to a hit die roll. I think you have to use the hit die in order to get the 2d6.
Mine didn't.
You have to use a hit die to get.
I think so. I think that's how it works. Let me take a look.
That was just an additional d6 to your healing. Because if you have to use a hit die, then that's the same as using a hit die.
Where's my Song of Rest here?
Song of Rest.
Yeah.
Really?
If you and your creature hear you form a gain spell, short rest. Oh yeah, it's the same. If you use hit die to regain hit points, you can gain an extra 1d6 hit points. So you're good.
Right.
Yeah. So.
So you do have to use a hit die at least.
Yeah. You
right?
you don't get it for free, is what it's saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can get 2d6. They both use at the same time. Can you do that every short rest? Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, and you get the 2d6 because you have 2 bards.
Yeah, 2 bards. Yeah. Thought it was maybe like
my arc,
like once a day or something, but nope, every time.
I'm gonna use just a couple more hit die.
Yep.
Because ow.
Yeah, you like I said, you're all essentially casters at this point.
I use 3 hit die for the record, and with all the bonuses, I am back up to full HP, and I'm using my Arcane Recovery on this short rest to regain 1 level 1 slot and 1 level 3 slot.
You gain more than 1 spell slot during that? That was just 1.
I can get spell slots adding up a combined level, of level 4.
Okay, so you can mix and match.
Yeah,
Nice.
and just the way I could either have picked a 4, a 1, and a 3, or ended up not using all 4 points. So I just used the 1 and a 3 for mathematics.
Makes sense.
Well, and something to not forget, we don't need it this time, but that I do have a 3rd level spell that can give up to 3 people the benefits of a long rest in only 10 minutes.
A short rest, I see. Catnap.
Oh, it is a short rest.
Yeah, long rest be crazy. Get everything back.
Well, I was gonna say it really is the point though, but no. I got it for the Warlock. I got it for the Warlock on the short rest. I remember.
Exactly.
All right. Hey, we go more than 3 hours. Good place to call it.
Whew, yeah, back up to full health. Nice combat. New combat team members. Haven't fought with you before.
Yeah,
That's
like
good.
what do you think of your new temporary allies?
Who said anything about temporary?
Oh.
I mean, I guess it's your choice. You can kick her out and force Franklin back in, but I've written Franklin off. He's stoned. This literally might be heaven. He literally might be in heaven.
Just surrounded by gemstones, swimming.
Yeah,
in
if he had been turned into a gemstone, Franklin, then it definitely would. But just regular stone, it's a question.
Maybe in 100 years you'll turn to a gem because of pressure.
So is there like an actual time frame on that? Like, do we only have like I don't know, 24 hours, 48 hours, a year to turn someone back?
Well, I mean, I feel like Variety, we're never gonna get your name right.
Well, I intentionally made it dirty words in Dwarvish.
Yeah.
My name means sex magic in Dwarvish.
Nice. Nice. I love it.
Verady just said, I can heal them if you help me find my friend.
Yeah.
So presumably, if, she would have been like, but we have to do it within 48 hours if there were a time limit on whatever solution she had.
Give me a nature or arcana check. See what you know about petrification.
I don't know. Natural 20.
Natural 20. You've read in a nerdy book that there is no time limit on petrification.
Okay.
And with a natural 20, you would know it would either be a spell or a salve.
A salve? Okay.
If they have the proper ingredients, but you're not knowledgeable enough about what those ingredients might be.
Okay.
Alright, so go for night though.
Okay.
Welcome back, Nick.
Yay, Nick! It's good to have you back.
It's fun.
It was so much fun. I miss you guys so much.
I mean, you missed some of the best stuff.
I did. I'm so mad.
Oh,
You'll have to make new, better
We'll have
memories.
lots more.
There's-
Yeah, we're gonna have there's so much more adventure to come. I'm super excited.
This adventure gets crazy in the last half.
Nice.
So I'm looking forward to it.
Me too.